If you forgive a person, but you hang on to the anger, the pain, and the hurt, and you say you forgave the person, then you don't understand what forgiveness really is. Because she said it right. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you.
Well, opportunities. They look for a chance for you to fall, but they stay close to you as they're your friend or your empower. But as soon as the opportunity comes, and they may help the opportunity by putting somebody, by planting somebody in your situation, as soon as the time comes where you're down and out, that's when everybody stick their forks in your neck and in your back. But then one day, if you're strong and you overcome your adversity, then it's going to be their turn. But let's see how well they handle it. I don't think the people that can handle it well as I handle it. They're not as tough as they think they are. Everyone thinks they're a tough guy, they're a big shot. They're not. Deep down inside. If you strip them down for what they truly are, they're cowards. Because they manipulate.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. What's up, y'all? This y'all blogger, baby. Good morning, y'all. Can y'all hear me, y'all? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments, y'all. Hello. 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 Can y'all hear me? Hello. Salute, y'all. Salute. We got a few things to talk about, y'all, on this good morning, y'all. We gon', and I just seen something too to y'all that I got it. Hold on, let me make sure I write this down real quick. Hold on, y'all. I like the title said. Like I told y'all yesterday, y'all. I'm gonna do my updates. How I do my updates, y'all. Then we gotta talk about the Go Van, but also, y'all. Man, I just seen something. I gotta do a quick little drag on somebody, y'all. I gotta drag somebody real quick, y'all. And some of y'all might know who I'm talking about. I'm sorry, y'all. So let me play one more. Let me get this emotion, make you cross some times going, y'all. Then we getting strictly to the commentary. I can't even play with y'all this morning, y'all. I got so much shit I got to talk to y'all about. This shit wild, y'all. But it is what it is. But this your blogger, baby. Nah, matter of fact, we're going to do that at the bar, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I done seen some crazy shit, y'all. This was some crazy shit. I know this nigga ain't did this shit.
Talk too much.
Another
production. Let's go, Ronnie.
You know that I stay with the shit. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. Let your bitch say, oh my God. She like the way that it's hitting. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. Let your bitch say, oh my God. You know that I stay with the shit. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. Let your bitch say, oh my God. She like the way that it's hitting. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. Let your bitch say, oh my God. Bad women on my dick, cause they know I'm with the shit. Pull up in the Benz with two twins, my life is fucking lit. Haters looking hella pissed, counting money I done spent. Reach for this chain with my name, I might bust your brain. And I bring the pain, lot of pain behind punch game. Sitting at the bar like a star, getting a party lit. Better check your game for you lose your bitch. Bifocal blogger, got your girl ready to trick. Bet you feeling really sick when you see a nigga rich, young fly nigga with a pocket full of Benjamins. And I had to risk my life gambling on them fucking dice. YouTube streets, it's real, ain't nothing. You know that I stay with the shit. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. Let your bitch say, oh my God. She like the way that it's hitting. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. Let your bitch say, oh my God. You know that I stay with the shit. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. Let your bitch say, oh my God. She like the way that it's hitting. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. Let your bitch say, oh my God.
Wake up in the morning, nigga, in the fucking rage. When I wanna do some bad shit and make the front page. Grab my 12 gauge band and I'm ready to go. Nigga telling me, yeah, let's do this, bro. I said, hell no, nigga, not right now. I'm in my car. My partner didn't call me, got a venue at the bar. Think I'm gonna sip some Hennessy and maybe some Patron, bitch, and get up on these hoes, cause I know it's gonna be on. Nigga, yeah. Ronnie hold his fofo, nigga, I'm tongue in the mood when I'm about to hit the flow. Nigga, I'm going out here and dance with these trifling hoes. Nobody knows where the nose goes when the doors close.
You know that I stay with the shit. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. I bet your bitch say, oh my God. She like the way that it's hitting. I'm at the venue by the bar. Diamonds hit like stars. I bet your bitch say, oh my God. You know that I stay with the shit. I'm at the venue by the
Salute, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this going, y'all. Oh, I gotta get this going, y'all. What your bitch say? Oh my God. Salute, y'all. Y'all already know who this is, y'all. Can't talk too much, big dog talk too much, y'all. But I'm sorry, y'all. I am sorry. Salute, Mysterious. I see you, baby. Salute, Big Dog Ben, Danny Lux. Salute, Pretty Gems, y'all. Y'all know I've been in my content bag. Angela, what's up, baby? Y'all know I've been in my content bag, y'all. Y'all know y'all blogger been in his content bag. I've been doing my thing, y'all. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We about to talk about the case. I'm about to give y'all updates, y'all. But I just seen something. I got to get a quick drag out, y'all. Straight, I ain't gonna lie, wait like that, boy, your fat ass. They had already sent me a video from the other day. This a quick little drag that we go into our content, y'all. This not even no drag. I just gotta, this not even no drag. I ain't even gonna call it no drag. I just gotta be real. That nigga, what's his name? That nigga, wait like that, y'all. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. This nigga done posted a motherfucking video, I guess trying to prove that he King Fisherman or something, y'all. This nigga fat as hell, bad built than a motherfucker. Just standing on a little ass rock, y'all. So much blub on the arm. Oh my God, boy, I see why you just on this mother. I see why you hate me. And they sent me the shit. They was talking about that nigga was trying to turn my people against me, y'all. I ain't give a fuck about it, but y'all just seen that nigga trying to fish, trying to fit on that little ass rock. Boy, you wrong in a motherfucker, man. Your big ass wrong than a motherfucker being on that little ass rock with all that excess fat on the arms. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When your motherfucking forearms moving like gelatin, bitch, you need to reevaluate your motherfucking life. You looking up the wrong thing on motherfucking YouTube. You need to be looking up liposuctions and shit like that. That nigga was standing on a little bitty ass rock in the water, Mysterious. Or whatever the fuck it was. He was trying to get some fish bad than a motherfucker, y'all. He didn't want to go to no seafood restaurant. He was trying to get it off the land. He thought he a man of the land, you hear me? Man, that shit was looking crazy as hell. Did y'all see that, bro? That shit was crazy. What's up, Victoria? What's good? What's good with the Victoria? YouTube cameras, what's up, baby? Mysterious, that shit so damn wild. I said, oh, hell no. Then the nigga he had on, goddamn, I don't know what type shoes it was, but I bet them bitches was orthopedic. I know they was orthopedic. I don't know what brand they were, but I know the bitches orthopedic. Then the nigga had a shirt on. I guess it got hot out there. That nigga rolling up the sleeves of the motherfucking shirt, y'all. That shit wild than a motherfucker. What's up, sexy black? What's up, baby? That nigga had the sleeves rolled up like a motherfucker. Elizabeth, what's good, baby? That shit crazy to me, man. That nigga right there must have sweating like a motherfucker. He must have forgot his deodorant that morning the way he rolled up them motherfucking sleeves on that damn shirt, y'all. That nigga must have forgot his deodorant behind, y'all. That shit wild. This shit wild, y'all. This shit really in 3D, y'all. This shit is crazy. John, what's up, y'all? But anyway, let's get to the topic, y'all. Let's get to the topic at hand. I just had to do a quick little commentary on that. I seen that right before I went live. I said, I know you not. I know y'all not serious. I thought that was some type of AI or something. But anyway, y'all, so look, y'all, I got to give y'all update, y'all. And like I told y'all yesterday, salute to everybody in the building. We've been here 10 minutes. Salute to everybody in the building. We gonna, it's a nice little morning. Like I told y'all, I give my updates as I get my updates and my information, y'all. So look, I'm gonna say this. So I watched Nick at Night video, y'all, this morning. And it's not out the realm of possibility. Now that I put things on the table that Queen probably talked to, Drew Anthony, the daddy, right? But let me tell y'all something that just got me so fucked up when it come down to this case. Nick at Night did her commentary, right? Giving the commentary on basically, it was like a 5-6 minute video, 5.5 minutes, I believe. basically talking about a few things that Drew Anthony said, basically saying that he went and visited Carmelo at the PAC unit. He said that he in good spirits, that he been seeing the support and everything that he been receiving, right? But this was the thing. This nigga sat up here. She said that he would have hopped up here and said a few words, but she said that he was too tired, y'all, from his day and them having a long week. He was too tired to hop up here and say something. Let's be real, y'all. The Drew Anthony dude, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I see what Charleston talking about. That is some weak ass shit. You supposed to grind till you motherfucking tired. What if rent was due? Goddamn? What if motherfucking a bill getting cut off or something? You gotta pay the car. No, you gotta come on now, bro. What type of excuse is you was too tired to come speak to the people? Then this was something else that fucked me up. They talking about she asking where can they donate money. He said that they still working on that. Y'all, it been down there a week, y'all. This shit been down there a week. Y'all ain't got no place. Y'all ain't got nobody with no cash out. When my cash app went down, y'all see I still got Ashley shit right there streaming. So I don't stop my damn money. Y'all ain't got nobody who cash app, who got a Zelle, a Venmo, a business account. Like, let's be real, y'all. It's like, come on now, y'all. That shit right there just really, really weird to me. So you didn't hop on there because you was tired from throughout the day. Well, why your wife couldn't hop up there? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that is some pushover ass people. She said, I was done. Oh, hey, what's up, Diana from Brooklyn? You say YouTube camera sent you. Salute to you, baby. I appreciate you coming through. Salute YouTube cameras. Appreciate that, baby. So I was done with him when I seen, he said Carmelo told him some other kids was trying to jump on him. Like, dude, why didn't you go get your son? You said he ain't like that. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Y'all, we got to be honest, y'all. There's too many damn excuses, y'all. It takes nothing to set up a damn cash app, y'all. You can set up multiple motherfucking cash apps and shit until they max that motherfucker out, bro. Until they max that motherfucker out, you better be taking motherfucking donations. How the fuck you talking about you tired? Like, come on, y'all. That was something that I heard in that interview that kind of just had me like, bro, this shit just wild as hell, bro. And then, y'all, I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is on the Breakfast. On the Breakfast Club interview. Okay, salute, Melanated Queen. Thank you, baby, for starting it off. You say on the Breakfast Club. Hold on, y'all. Appreciate your commentary. I get what you're saying, but give them great. Yeah, I'll give some great. Thank you, Melanated Queen. Say happy Sunday, Cam. Let me start it off. Oh, yeah, y'all. We got a 5 super chat goal, y'all. We just need FOMO. I appreciate that. Thank you for starting it off, Melanated Queen. And I understand giving people some grace, y'all, but to be real, that man in there, the grace was given when that man was when the son was out on bond. The son was out on bond. He was still within y'all arm's reach. Y'all can still touch him. Y'all can still, you know what I'm saying, be in the midst, be around him. You know what I'm saying? Now, hell no. Y'all in a state of emergency. He in that penitentiary. You don't know what type of inmates he gonna come across. You don't know what type of guards. It'd probably be some guards that's on some radical shit that may try and do something to him. Like, come on, bro, we gotta put this in perspective. You should be in a rush. But I didn't see the Breakfast Club interview. I gotta go back and watch that. Can't agree to you. Nah, yeah, I gotta definitely go back and watch it. But anyway, y'all, let me get this in real quick too. Y'all tell me why, y'all, and we're gonna get back to the Carmelo Anthony, but I gotta talk about this. Y'all tell me why y'all that goddamn Govan. Why is Govan fighting on live? Y'all Govan that took a fade on live, y'all. He done fought some nigga. They say PRE Sammy, y'all. But how that nigga PRE Sammy was looking, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He must have. I ain't gonna lie. He must have was PRE. He probably was still. What's up, Queen of Coast? What's up, baby? He probably was in the goddamn preliminary stages of being PRE. Cause how that nigga was looking, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. How homie was over there looking, I ain't gonna lie. It don't look like Dolph was able to give him no damn money. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you say you tired, nigga. I wouldn't be able to sleep. RH Unlimited, what's up, baby? Y'all, Govan that came out there, y'all. He that came out there, got into it, the PRE Sammy dude. You can't really see much, but then it looked like probably when they was wrestling and we hearing some punches, y'all. So, you know, the internet, everybody assuming that Govan had lost and lost the fight. Then they saying Govan ass that got picked up by the feds and him and Lil Woody was getting into it. Them two niggas just about to set up a boxing match on Aiden Ross brand wrist. I ain't gonna lie to you. So the man that got arrested for some what it was, stalking and harassment charges stemming from some shit that he got into it with his girl, y'all. And niggas gotta know this, bro. When you sit up here, you beat a case, any case, especially one that's high profile, and especially a case that the city and these different people, the government, they gonna take that personal, that you beat that case, you made them look bad, you embarrassed they goddamn prosecutor's office. You gotta think about that shit, fam. You always a target. You not out the clear just because you beat a case. So to be honest with you, bro, Govan, and I'm gonna have to see if my phone in the house charging. I'm about to go in the house in a sec. I might have to call Stan G, y'all. See if we get Stan G up here, y'all, real quick this morning, y'all. Talk about this. But you always under the microscope of them motherfucking people, bro. You threatening to shoot up the lady house that you dealing with, that had a house shot up. You doing all this extra shit. Threats. They're talking about you about to do revenge porn. Revenge porn a felony within itself, bro. You sitting up there crashing out on the phone with a paper trail. That lady said, she said the magic words, especially with somebody with your type of reputation. She said she feared for her life and the safety of her child life. The yo goofy ass over there, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers already feel like your ass got off easy with the dog shit. And especially now they got some more shit where you making a motherfucker life. You threatening a motherfucker life. Oh yeah, you knew they was gonna do something to you. You knew they was gonna get your ass the fuck out the way. Wild D, what's good with it, fam? And that's crazy, y'all. Crazy miss. Govan, not a smart move. Say, yeah, hell nah, that shit ain't smart. At the end of the day, Govan was getting up off that boy, so how he lose? I ain't really saying lose. I said the internet said he lost. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I seen the shit online, y'all know shit, I just went to the comments. I don't know. Hey, I don't know shit. It is what it is, shit. Y'all show me something. Give me some motherfucking evidence. But I ain't gonna lie, hell yeah, that was a tender move, man. I think Govan was just trying to talk about sauce. Salute, Miss Tyson. Appreciate that, Tyson. Salute, say please like and share and subscribe. Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. This early morning live, y'all. Content live, y'all. Y'all know what type it is. Content, commentary, type live. Hell yeah. But it did. Govan did have that nigga by the hell, y'all. Y'all know how that shit go. When a motherfucker getting that leverage on you in the goddamn fight, bro, you gonna grab whatever the fuck you can grab to stay sturdy. So to be real, he had that nigga down there about to snap that nigga neck. He had his house so damn tight. What's good, Miss Bino? How you doing? Bino Entertainment. What's up with you, sweetheart? Salute. Good morning. That nigga Govan had that nigga house so motherfucking tight, y'all. She had her house so motherfucking tight, tighter than Queen and Cream. And Queen and Isha. That was just like with Queen and Isha. He had that nigga how like Queen and Isha had each other shit when they was fighting in front of 7-Eleven. They supposed to be going to get them a little Slurpee or something. These motherfuckers out there fighting in front of 7-Eleven. That shit wild as hell. With a death grip on each other's scalp. I ain't want to let go. I ain't want to let go for shit. I ain't want to let go for a motherfucking thing. I ain't gonna lie. Them motherfuckers locked in like pit bulls, y'all. This shit wild. Yeah, that sun just came out beaming. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, boy, that sun just came out beaming. The fuck? Hold on, y'all. Fuck all that. That shit too damn hot. And it's Texas, man. I ain't playing like that. Salute, y'all. Okay, salute. Well run back for that new YouTube membership. I appreciate that, family. Salute for that membership, y'all. Salute for all the channel support, man. Salute to everybody hitting the like button, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back in the house, y'all. Hell nah, bro. It got hot as hell out here. But I ain't gonna lie, that nigga did have a tight ass grip on that nigga's scalp. So it is what it is. To be real, I know that stopped a lot of shit, y'all. That nigga right there, bro. That's how you know, Govan, y'all niggas really don't need to fuck with that nigga. He got survival skills like a motherfucker, y'all. Cause even if old dude was getting the best of him, that nigga gripped the shit out that nigga's head. Hell no, nigga. Every time he punched, that nigga start gripping harder. That nigga got some survival skills. Don't fuck with him. Yeah, what it is. He say, for real. Hell yeah. It could be a play shit. It could be a play. Y'all know how this internet shit go. But to be real, this is why I feel like that part probably not no play because of all the shit that was going down, y'all. Like them niggas got a potential fight over there with Aiden Ross because him and Woody was getting into it. So why the hell would you get what I'm saying? If you already getting into it with Woody and y'all trying to set up a boxing match with Aiden Ross and shit, why the hell would y'all sit up there and play like that? You get what I'm saying? And why would you like kind of that would take away from the boxing match having a narrative that you lost out there, especially. And I don't even think he'd go along with no shit like that. Especially if y'all know Govan on this internet, that's his thing. Like he kind of like the nigga that's gonna come up here. He gonna talk that shit. He gonna call a nigga out if he feel disrespected. So I don't think he would fuck up the persona that he built up and is building up on his internet for that type of play. You get what I'm saying? That'll be a counterproductive play. That'll be a play that's putting you backwards, not forwards. But anyway, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that want to come up here, y'all. Hold on. Anyway, that'd be a counterproductive play, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I seen her thumbnail, but I don't know. Did Coca shave with her? I didn't really know. I don't know. I seen her thumbnail, but I ain't really know if she did or not. But y'all, we about to get back to the Carmelo Anthony stuff real quick, y'all. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all when I say this, and I'm gonna just give some honest, unbiased commentary. When it came down with the Charleston White saying that he want to help with the lawyer, but he talking about he don't want to pay home bills or whatever for the family. I'm gonna keep it honest, y'all, because I really sat back and I thought about it. Because at first I'm like, oh hell yeah, a motherfucker wanted the money to go through his hands, and he may do this and that. I gotta be real, y'all. Carmelo is one person, one child of I don't know how many siblings they got, but I know they have other kids. Shit, I don't know that. Probably did. I ain't gonna lie. I know they got multiple kids than just Carmelo, y'all. And to be honest, all the backlash coming from this, they say Carmelo mama was a stay-at-home mom. So she a stay-at-home mom. She over there taking care of home and the kids. And if they depended on the income coming from the father, that one, you get what I'm saying? They got four. There's 4 kids. Think about that, y'all. Why wouldn't he need some money to help take care and maintain the household? He can't. How is he gonna go work a job and be focused on the work that he doing? You get what I'm saying? How can she a nurse, but still, how can they go work a job without people recognizing them and them getting some type of backlash? How you know that somebody that may be on that type of time, racially or morally, whatever the fuck would motivate them to crash out on them? How you know that motherfucker just won't randomly walk up to them, punch or slap them, or even, worst case scenario, God forbid, shoot them people? Like, come on, bro. It's 4 and all, and she's a nurse. I thought the mom was a drink. A drink? You thought she was a drunk? I don't know. I haven't heard that, but I'm just hearing just other shit. But I'm like, damn, y'all got to think. They do need money to maintain the household. If you over there stressing behind how y'all gonna get this money for one, a doctor. Okay, she probably is. Say she a RN. She quit her job to stay at home since the case started. Okay, so boom, thank you, Pretty Jim. She's a RN. She quit her job to stay at home since the case started. So y'all got to think about that. When you sit up, you could have money saved up, but that money down there, more times than not, the money gonna run dry sometimes. When more is going out, that's coming in, and that's just common sense, y'all. Since anybody 16, 15, whatever age you start getting money, everybody know that when you spend it more than it's coming in, they make your motherfucking pockets thin. Motherfuckers know that. So you got to be real. How can you sit up here and logically help somebody else? You're going to want to help your child. I feel like some of the things that I'm seeing is questionable because it's like, come on, bro. You didn't hop up there to address the masses and the people. because you was tired. But how you gonna help fight a case if you stressing about bills and lights getting turned off, car getting repoed, goddamn. You feel what I'm saying? Water getting off. You feel me? How can you sit up there and really fight your hardest for somebody? So I can understand that. Rune Shaker, what's up, baby? Salute, Rune Shaker. Y'all, I gotta be real, y'all. So I can't, and I'm one of them people, y'all. Y'all know how I get down. If I sit up here, I have a certain viewpoint on something, and then I feel like, okay, cool. I may feel like they was right or they was wrong. If I express that, then I gotta come back after thinking about it. Y'all know I'm gonna clear that shit up. Like, I gotta be real. At first, yesterday, I'm like, okay, I can feel him saying that he ain't trying to pay the house bill. What's up, Zilla wife? Salute. It's Zilla. I was gonna make community post the other day when you said it's these other felons that's on this motherfucker, known felons that's sitting up here trying to put down this young man and trying to condemn him, but they be wanting grace when they situations come up. When they get arrested, they be wanting motherfuckers to feel bad. So salute, Ms. Zilla wife. All love and respect. She said the dad said he woke up, checked his account, and $700K was gone. That defense wasn't worth that. Oh, boy, you crazy. I'm sorry, bro. I would need. See, that's the thing. See, but this is just the thing, bro. Like, if you a hustler, you a hustler. If you know about money or you know how to do this and that, like, come on, bro. Like, you gonna have money here, there, and everywhere, bro. You're not about to have your money just stopped up in one location. Boy, hey, Will Chill tripping, y'all. This nigga Will Chill gonna say pockets thinner than so player, bro. You tweaking. He tweaking. What's good, Will? That nigga funny. This is crazy, man. Facts. Y'all know. See, y'all just be keeping it real, y'all. They say lives are forever changed. If that lady drank, I get it. Her son that came out of her, she raised properly, is now facing death charges. Shock. Yeah, definitely is shocking. Keisha Ho, what's up, baby? Salute, Keisha Ho. How you doing, baby? She's like, I can't work with my baby in there, period. Facts, bro. That shit just crazy. What's good with it? So, yo, Zilla said facts. So, yeah, definitely, y'all. My bad. I'm a little behind in the comments, y'all. Okay, now I'm caught up. No, anyway. But yeah, y'all. That's why I say, like, with certain shit, okay, yeah, RuneShake said they refunded it. So they refunded the funds, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Like, shit, I wouldn't give a damn, boy. I'd have about 10 cash apps rolling, different cash apps to goddamn donate to. And y'all know it's always alternatives, y'all. Y'all know it's these non-profits, just like that dude Dominique Alexander. They had a non-profit. I know that they got ways where people want to send in funds and donate. So to be real, they could have channeled something through them, or at least seen the right avenue. Like, come on, bro. Motherfuckers gotta think. It's motherfuckers on this hoe. These motherfuckers ain't got no motherfuckers. Only thing they know is scamming and scheme. But guess what? If somebody on this motherfucker say they got some money for them, I bet a motherfucker gonna hop on that phone and find a way to get it. And that's one thing. That's why I say, how hard are you really trying? If you can really sit up here and have somebody say they got some money for you, you just need a way to receive it, y'all. Bro, come on, bro. You better start up a bank account so motherfucking quick, a Zelle account, a Venmo, Cash App, a Chime, boy. You better do anything. Goddamn, a green dot. Send them motherfuckers a green dot number then. Y'all sound crazy as hell, bro. If you got some money to get, why you ain't got it yet? That shit wild, bro. You got to strike while the iron hot. Your bank account to bank account, you can send a wire on soul. And even like with a regular bank account, I think the daily wire limit is 30K. And I think that's on like just a regular account. I think the daily wire limit is 30K. So shit, if motherfuckers trying to support you in that type of fashion, bro, you can easily have them send a wire, bro, or some shit like that, bro. Yeah, say scamming and scheming for sure around here. Now they definitely like, get it how you live, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I ain't gonna lie, there's ways to do this shit. I'm sorry. Fuck all that. Hell no. Sometimes when you in positions like that, that shit right there. When you in positions like that, bro, that shit really like supposed to bring another part of you out. Y'all know when people they be like, "Well, damn, I didn't even know I could do this, or I didn't even know I was capable doing this or standing strong and standing tall on this and that. You don't know until you put in that situation where you gotta do it. So man, fuck all that. Yeah, but them people do need them some money for themselves. Y'all look what they just did. They just paid a lawyer a whole bunch of money. So y'all just want to sit up here. It's been over a year, y'all. These people had over a year or something to prepare for this trial, y'all. These people sat up there and paid that lawyer. Look how shitty of a job that lawyer. What's up, Flip Mo, baby? That lawyer did, y'all. That team of lawyers did. Look at how shitty of a job they did, but y'all just want to trust the money into another lawyer hand. Hell, nah, to help take care of that motherfucking family. Because y'all got to think about it with the national buzz and everything going around. It's people that's going to make sure them books full up. So it is what it is, bro. Hold on. Vato, what's good with it? What's so like-minded elite trillionaires? What's good with it? Talk to me.
Man, what if, since Buddy got found guilty on that shit, the white boy people can double back and sue Mello and his people. So if everybody sent money over and they double back and they sue, shit, they gonna take all the money.
Man, them motherfuckers gotta know, bro. You know, it's multiple, bro. You don't supposed to keep all your money in one spot, bro. You know that. You feel me? And you summon cash, you summon this account, summon this and that. Like, come on now, bro. So just for them being that accessible, what's up, Lee? To even have all that shit take, bro, that shit right there just look dumb. If they sue you, it is what it is, bro. A lawsuit take time and motherfucking money. But at least get some money first. They talking about they broke. He said they cannot sue his family. Carmelo is an adult.
That shit, he was 17 when it happened, though. So under the law, they could sue Mello and his people all at the same time. In the school, honestly. But
yeah, that shit wild, though, bro.
Yeah, you 17, that shit automatically hit your people, too.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't type shit when it come down to this shit. But so, man, so look. So what you think when it come down to it, though, right now? You think everything was fair? You think he got what he deserved? Or, like, what's your stance?
I don't think the 35 a little excessive compared to other cases that people have been bringing up, but that shit was still wrong, though, man. You can't be poking people, man.
What's good, Barbie? What's up, Red Barbie? Salute, baby.
You can't be poking people when you don't have to. That shit should be the last thing you want to do. I don't know how people can't agree to that. That's wrong, Nah,
I ain't gonna lie, though. I said that right there was excessive, bro. Like, say Carmelo was deemed an adult, he was tried as an adult. But that's what I say. I did feel like the stabbing was excessive because, like this, basically, from that happening like that, you probably should just took the jumping, went got your teammates, told your coach, however he chose to go about it afterwards. Because now, bro, it's like you in a position where you about to be forced to fight, probably get jumped, probably might have to stab somebody again. You feel what I'm saying?
And
it's like you just took the ass whooping, kind of like if you knew all this shit was gonna play out like this.
Well, shit, at least we could learn from this shit, or try to learn from this shit. But I think that's one thing people ain't getting. Like, people ain't trying to learn nothing from this shit. It's like this shit happened for nothing because people are still on the same type of shit.
Hold on. Did you talk to Drew? Hold on. She says, bro, excuse me. I may have missed something. Did you talk to Drew? Hell the fuck now. So you don't know his Virgo Magic. What you talking about, Virgo Magic? Hold on. Let me drop that link. Let me pin the link, actually. Hold on. What you mean? Virgo Magic, what you mean? I ain't talked to Drew personally, but now Nick and Knight, she said she talked to him and she did a video. Shit, if y'all keeping up with the shit, y'all see she did a video. And she basically spoke on what they was talking about. Hold on. And she did say that she asked, what could they send money? And he was like, that they still working on it. So yeah, and I feel like that shit is taking a little too long. That's just how I feel. I feel like it's taking a little too long. Say they was bothering him for weeks. If right now it's time to get some goddamn money, this shit hot, it's time to get some money. I heard Candace Matthews recused herself, but I ain't seen no video actually proving that yet, so I can't really, speak on that like that. Because I know Candace Matthews gonna put some light on it and she gonna apply some pressure. So yeah, I'd be interested to see how that should go. But yeah, there's people that's on house arrest or has a court date coming up, always got something to say. Oh,
See,
you right. Talking about Vado?
yeah, see, people who got experience in this shit and experience with the law and the judicial system, I feel like they got the right to speak on this shit. Anybody who's experienced this shit has the right to speak on it. If you don't have no experience on this shit and you just watching from the outside looking in, you only know so much.
So Sexy Black said they have videos of the twins taunting kids at school. They don't know facts. But that's my thing. And Wolf, what's good, fam? But this is my thing though. Why didn't the lawyer like come from that aspect of them having that violent past or something? Like the defense could have been way better, like paint that picture to the people. And then just with the size comparison, this dude being 5'8", 5'9", they being what, 6 foot, 6'2", whatever the hell they said. Black belt taekwondo. Broke the daddy arm. History of doing this to other kids. It could have been a way better way that the defense could have really gave him at least a fighting chance, or even more of a fighting chance, fam. So I don't know. The shit just crazy to me, y'all. Like, and especially to say that these was people on a high profile case, that this judgment gonna, you know what I'm saying? This judgment gonna live on for a while if this shit get appealed or not. Some people gonna forget about Carmelo. Shit, it is what it is. Some people still gonna ride for him, but while it's hot, they better do their due diligence. So, ask Queen 88 because her and her dad is working closely with Dominique and the family. Maybe she know where to send donations. But I don't know. Yeah, I'll see. I'll probably go over there this and that. Y'all know I ain't been chopping up with her, but still, I ain't gotta ask nobody. I'm gonna just go out with what come out with the media. Say the lawyer friend, hell no. Then a nigga send some funds over there and find out this and that a play. I'm good. Say the lawyer friends with twin dad is a video out. Exactly. Yeah, it was a conflict of interest from the gate. But that's what I'm saying. Like, shit, you got to be proactive within your own motherfucking case. I'm not just gonna let nobody sit back and just trust my freedom in their hand. That's what you did when you was on house arrest for all them damn years. But I thought that's what you did. You asked questions with your shit. You were proactive with your shit.
Say I had to spend so much money on that shit. I had to go get me a crooked lawyer. I'm not gonna lie. I got me a crooked lawyer and fucking we did our thing. I beat my shit, but it definitely took some work. I definitely did not pick the first lawyer that talked to me. I'll tell you that. Fuck that. I picked the lawyer that's gonna do what the fuck I tell him to do. I don't go fuck if he agree or don't agree. Say, bitch, I need you to do this. I'm gonna go fuck if you like it or not. That's what the fuck you getting paid for. Nah, fuck that. We did that shit though. That shit a blessing. But besides that, bro, people acting like bullying is grounds to take somebody's life. That's not. That's not like it seemed like a lot of people been bullied before, so they hear the word bullying, they automatically become attached to that shit. Like it's grounds to take somebody's life. It's not. It's not grounds to take somebody just because somebody won't come fuck with you, come tell you some shit. You can't fucking take their life. What the fuck?
But no, you right when you say that. But to be real, that wasn't the intent behind his actions, though. From what I'm hearing, that wasn't the intent behind his actions to take his life. If he was over there crying hysterically, asking if dude was okay, like you feel, I get where you're going, but you get what I'm saying? Like that wasn't his intentions to take homie life.
I get it, bro. I get it.
It happened like that. That's why I could see like, some type of manslaughter charge or something like that. Because I don't really agree with, what I'm saying, how he went about it because bro, it's just more hassle. You feel me? It's more hassle. Like shit, just if you get an ass whooping, shit, you run over there, y'all in a track sport, run your fast ass over there, go get your teammates, y'all go do y'all thing or something more. However, like this just hassled everybody. This was a burden on this whole family, this and that, on both families. You get what I'm saying? I understand, don't touch nobody, this and that, but I'm just saying, like, just the aftermath of it, you know?
Right. And that's what's important, bro. The aftermath is the main issue here. Buddy lost his life, lost his freedom, 35 years, and all his people fucked up. That's really and Buddy, the other Buddy lost a life, but I don't even really be thinking about the
aftermath of it, you know?
Right, and that's what's important.
Hold on, Virgo, you got an echo, Virgo. You got something else playing in the background. Pause it.
Life, lost his freedom, 35 years. And all his people.
Virgo, you got to get your audio right. He say, okay, Zilla wife say, it's not the bullying. He put his hands on Carmelo. Stop glossing over it. He was defending himself. People have to keep their hands to themselves, period. Yo, I understand that. But, hey, Virgo.
Come on, man.
Virgo Magic. Virgo, you're gonna have to come back. You're gonna have to get your audio right. You say he on every panel being slick. You talking about Vato, yeah. You know he closer to Metcalf than he closer to being a Metcalf than Anthony, y'all. So y'all should expect that from this nigga.
Let's be honest. If any one of us, you know, I might have a white complexion, that's cool, but regardless, if any one of us do some shit that we can't justify, what the fuck you think's gonna happen to us?
You see, like the laws are only for black people. Okay, so right, Vato keep acting like he was being mellow in this situation, like you don't know how that boy felt in the time, so stop making it seem like he just tried to ill him. And I get that, see, but that's just my thing. That's my perspective on the situation. Is just like, yeah, don't touch him, this and that. Some people looking at it as justified, some people looking at it as not being justified. That's why I say, like, in those situations, like, you can't just say what you will or won't do, but it's just like that right there, that made it just, I think, 10, 20 times worse, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just crazy.
Yeah, no.
Say it wasn't the words that caused the action, it was the physical. You can lose your life from hands. Let's be clear, the law states if you feel like your life is in danger. And that's why I say with them dudes, especially you knowing some damn Taekwondo, you being a black belt in any form of martial arts, being a black belt in any form of martial arts is ground for you to fear for your life. That's why I'm saying, because, bro, you can take a motherfucker life quick, bro. Just knowing martial arts, certain puncture points, or you put them in a headlock, or if you sit up there and you can't even make those the right type of way, bro, your life is definitely in danger. That's why I say his defense was lame as hell. And then especially the size difference. And then even if it's multiple of them that was coming, you know, that was whipping his ass. That's why I'm saying, like, this should have been something easy to win, in my opinion. That's why I say, yeah. And motherfucker, I don't care what nobody say. Sometimes if you're not used to fighting and you ain't no fighter, when them punches hitting you, hell yeah, some people some motherfuckers feel like they life in danger, them punches coming.
Yeah, but bro, you can pull out your blick and get the blowing shit down before them punches get thrown.
And they say that man had epilepsy. Also, that nigga got epilepsy in that motherfucker. Oh shit. What's good, boy, Sheila? If he got epilepsy, hold on, y'all. What's epilepsy? Let me look that up exactly, so make sure I'm thinking about the right thing.
That's that shit where you fall asleep at. I think that's where you fall asleep.
That's narcolepsy, nigga. I know narcolepsy.
No, for real. No, you know about that shit.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's it. Say it called seizures. It's a brief starring spells and temporary confusion to uncontrollable muscle jerking, muscle stiffness, and loss of consciousness. Oh, man, that's seizures, bro. And that man has seizures. Oh, nah, hell nah. They should have won that case just off of that, bro. They should have won that case just off of that. This man having his life was in danger then. If he had them seizures and y'all don't know what the fuck can trigger that, hell yeah, his life was in danger. Oh, if he had epilepsy, hell yeah, your life in danger. They push your ass down or expect them big motherfuckers whooping on you. Oh, that should have been the easiest thing in the world to defend. Oh, his life definitely was in danger. Cause you know, motherfucker, that seizure, when that seizure activate, bro. Anybody that know anything about anybody that has seizure, bro, when that seizure activate, you don't be about, oh, I'm about to have one, and then you position yourself in the right thing. No, your body stiffen up, and you fall back, and then motherfuckers hit their head on the ground, motherfucking concrete, motherfucking, they fall out on the bed, in the house, on wood. It don't matter what, bro. Your body gonna shut down. So you definitely, your life definitely in jeopardy. That's dumb as hell if they ain't put that shit out. The people said he put him in a headlock. The people that saw the tape cam, he put a nigga with epilepsy that can have seizures in a headlock. Bro, it's a lot of shit that trigger that shit, bro. You can get overheated and trigger that. You can get light noises, all types of things trigger seizures. Less knowing, being hit on, shake my. Oh yeah, that nigga life was in danger.
Say if that's true, how come the professionals ain't bring that shit up? You know, these are professionals that do this shit for a living. You know, it's hard to believe they ain't bring that shit up when they could, if that's true.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a lot of shit. He said, but he played football. Okay, that's a good point too, though. That's a good point too, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, you playing football and shit. I don't know the severity of seizure, but y'all gotta think that would have been a good ass. What's up, Fat Kev? He say, don't joke about epilepsy on hood. That would have been a good point to bring up to the people. I don't know what could have. I don't know what. I don't really just know everything. They say he had one. He had a seizure in court. Oh my god! They said that man had a seizure in court.
I would have had one in that bitch too, so they don't take me in that motherfucker. I would have had 3 of them bitches.
You say if they seen that, then they would have footage of the stabbings, and they don't. All the kids said it was a 2-hand push. So you say they all said it was a 2-hand push. That's why I said, bro, this shit getting overly loaded. She said because he wasn't defended properly, ineffective counsel. What's up, Zilla wife? Salute, Zilla. Zilla, I ain't gonna lie to you, that ineffective counsel, yeah, you right about that. I do feel like, but it's just like at the rate. Like, do y'all think that the national coverage gonna push this appeal the same way? Do y'all think that the appeal gonna get pushed as quick as he did to TDCJ, y'all? What's up, Miss Parker? How you doing, baby? Salute. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Do y'all think that the appeal gonna get pushed as fast as he got pushed to TDCJ, y'all? Y'all let me know some, y'all. Early morning conversations, y'all. We got us a conservative on the panel. We got a radical on the panel, radical conservatives. It is what it is.
Got a right wing white nationalist.
Yeah, bro. Shit, and Pasta's white. He ain't white. Yeah, that shit wild, y'all. But yeah, what it is. But they ain't bringing it up because they crook. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit was just, bro. That was some sorry ass motherfucking defense. That's why I say this should fuel a fire. He said he just admitted to hiring a crooked lawyer to do illegal moves to win in court, but steady trolling. May God have mercy on him too.
Yeah.
On everything, Hazilla. What's good? Good morning, Jenny. Say good morning, Cam Marchett. Blessings to all. Your blessings to you too. How you doing, Jenny? We over here talking about a little bit of everything, y'all. We talking about Goldman. We talking about the Carmelo case. Hold on, let me see what I call these. Let me see. See if we can get a little exclusive. I know my boy down there knows something. Let me see. They say the appeal gonna take some years for sure. They say the appeal gonna take some years. They say the defense. They say the defense could have explained a lot of reasonable doubt. The question is why they didn't.
What's the reasonable doubt? I mean,
Good.
he admitted to doing the shit.
They got to go. They got to get about 2 years off him in there before they do anything. Damn. He better be in that motherfucking sexy trap. I see you, baby. Big Red Deep, I see you. But y'all, this one thing too, y'all I want to talk about too, y'all. That partner Eddie, man. Eddie, you dirty, slimy motherfucker. And y'all, we just need 3 more donations for our goal, y'all. Let's meet that goal, y'all. Goddamn. Same way that Carmelo and them gotta go, we gotta go, y'all. Cash App streaming at the bottom. And then she said, they have to make sure it's detailed to precise, Cam. Yeah, they better have it detailed. They better put in some work, shit. Morgan, salute Morgan. What's good with you, Morgan? He will come home time served after appeal. You better be in that motherfucker working. All right. Hold on. They said about 1. What's up, Candyland? Say about 1 or 2 years for appeal. Who knows? It could be quick. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. With people applying pressure and shit, and motherfuckers really pushing for it, it may be quick, y'all, because this the way that they sent him off was, I ain't gonna lie to you, they sent his ass off quick. But yeah, y'all, let's talk about Eddie, y'all. We gotta talk about Eddie real quick, man. Eddie dirty than a motherfucker though, y'all. Eddie dirty. Watch who you vote for. What that mean? Who is Eddie? You talking about the little boy Eddie, the partner? That's who you talking about? The partner. See, Eddie is dirty. I ain't gonna lie, trying to act like he don't know, dude. But this the thing, just because, see, y'all know how that shit go when you within circles and inner circles, y'all. So I guess Carmelo, for the people that may not know, Eddie is the little dude that hopped on the stand lying, y'all. Lying like a motherfucker. Lawrence Green, what's good, family? That was the friend that hopped up the line and saying that he didn't really know Carmelo like that and basically tried to push everything onto Carmelo and everything. Then, let me say this, when a character witness and a motherfucker get their ass, oh yeah, then they saying Eddie down there had the video in his phone. But y'all got to be honest. To have a video in your phone, and especially the DA and them, they dirty with it. Why the fuck would they have a video that's going to prove this man innocence if they want to bury the boy? You get what I'm saying? Why the hell would they sit up here and have a video that would sit up here and basically prove that man was within his rights if they trying to bury him? So y'all knew that would never come out. Craig said they should have filed assault charges on the friend and brother so that they ever happen to Carmelo, they would be on the hook for it too, because if your friend and while you commit a crime, you get it. Man, you know them people ain't gonna do that. These people, you got to think of that system they in. The judge kept pumping fear into the defense team. The dad worked for the government, and he had pull with demolishing people's careers. Damn, that's crazy. Nika, what's up, Nika, baby? Salute, Nika. Say that man had pull, y'all. Sweet and Low, what's up, Sweet and Low? Hold on, y'all. When it's open panel, let me get the white nationalist up off here right quick. That man just say he a white nationalist. I'm starting to believe him. He say he didn't receive due process according to the Constitution as a free human. Regardless, his attorney had an oath to uphold in defending his client, guilty or not. He definitely did. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Like, the way in which, especially just, I gotta think about this, y'all. They're just like, we having a guest over here, or we having something, a big event or something, and a nigga just dropped the ball with everybody watching. That's like having thousands of people in the motherfucking chat and the show just crappy or something, or the show piss poor. You think motherfuckers, that all these new people with the new eyes on me, you think they gonna come back to this channel or watch or support this channel if they seen when I had a big crowd, a big audience, and eyes on me, I dropped the ball? Same thing with them lawyers, y'all. Them lawyers was sitting up here like, come on, this a big-ass case. Who would want you representing him with the lack of representation that y'all did on this nationally covered case, this historic case, y'all? This going back to the civil rights movement type shit. This shit giving civil rights vibes. My bad, y'all. There's a lot of messages I'm missing. Salute Cam, Free Mellow, Black Power. But did y'all see some rapper pissed on Austin Graves? Damn, I ain't see. Damn, they over there pissing on Graves now, y'all. They pissing on Graves now, y'all. You say, Cam, please read my last comment. I pray if they reflect, it can aid to calm others down. Hold on. What's your comment? I don't even see it. Hold on. He could have explained the illness and being in fear at the jury. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. He could have came up there too for the jury though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. He could have came up there for the jury though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck all that. I don't care. It is what it is. Let me get my motherfucking, let me speak my motherfucking piece for my motherfucking life. Let me speak my motherfucking piece. They said nobody pissed on nobody's grave. It was an AI picture. Y'all, damn, that AI is going crazy, y'all. That AI going crazy right now, y'all. That shit right there crazy. Then y'all, man, say, yeah, Cam, I saw some video on it and they blurred the dude out doing. See, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I say, like, everything that y'all see, you can't really goddamn believe really at this current state that we in, y'all. In this current stage that we in, goddamn, as a goddamn culture, y'all, all this AI shit, bro, that shit wild. They said the dad said he didn't know he could have made the defense bring more witnesses. He had one witness, Cam. One witness, y'all. One witness. You got one motherfucking witness, you sorry motherfuckers. And y'all over there talking about y'all about to represent Beasley. Oh, I ain't give a damn time. But so, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them lawyers, they just raking up off the community, y'all. They raking up all this money off the motherfucking culture, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? That shit just wild without proper representation, y'all. That's like these motherfuckers got Maybach prices for goddamn El Camino hoopty ass SD Corolla and SD station wagon type videos, y'all. Y'all look, I ain't gonna lie, the price of this defense, like you getting you a goddamn new ass whip. Then you go outside, you see SD station wagon waiting on y'all out there, y'all. That shit right there, wild to the motherfucker, y'all. Queen Lakers, what's up, baby? She say, hey, nephew. Thank you, Queen Lakers. Thank you for that channel donation, baby. How you doing on this good Sunday? We over here talking about Carmelo, auntie. We over here talking about Melo, baby. There's a lot going on, baby. Thank you for that donation. Yeah, y'all, there's a lot going on. But y'all know y'all blogger going to come reflect because, y'all, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I got to salute because y'all know I be talking that shit. But I got to salute, you know what I'm saying, the people bringing this to the forefront. And I like to salute the sector for this shit even being still like a talking point. You know, the showing that, you know, the sector got some versatility with it, y'all. Now, this the type of shit that's going to bring the sector to the next level. I'm going to be honest with y'all, so it is what it is. Well, motherfuckers can sit up here and have these type of conversations, y'all, because, yeah, normally motherfuckers on this motherfucker scratching for nothing, but everybody seen and made the conscious choice and decision and seen, like, damn, bro, this is something that really affect everybody around this motherfucker, y'all, directly or indirectly. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm proud of everybody, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. Y'all know I give credit where credit be due. In my opinion, they sold Carmelo out so Yella can win this case. But that's the thing. Like I said yesterday, y'all, for the people that didn't see the show yesterday, it's still up there. But I'll say it again. I'll reiterate my point. It's so many people. Like I use Book for an example. Book is a quote-unquote paralegal. These people have so many people, especially with these high profile and these motherfucking what's that shit called? These big law firms, fam. They got paralegals, bro. They got different people that can do the research. That y'all can go over it and present it, bro. After so long of being a motherfucking lawyer, y'all, like, motherfuckers know how to with anything that you do. I don't give a fuck. You doing open heart motherfucking surgery. You just need to know all the particulars, the important shit, then you just gonna go with your move. That shit become repetitive after a moment. You feel me? Muscle memory of motherfuckers. Same thing with that damn legal work. Motherfuckers know what to say and doing, especially with a case like this. Motherfucker ain't do the bare motherfucking minimum. Hell yeah, they ain't fight. Them motherfuckers ain't put up no damn fight. Motherfuckers act like them people ain't put up no motherfucking fight, y'all. And we gotta be on them. Them people ain't put up no damn fight. I can see if them people did like, what's his name? What's the old buddy name? Oh, thank you. I appreciate your auntie. Thank you. She say, let's meet the goal for nephew. Yeah, let's meet that motherfucking goal, y'all. Think we need one more for the goal. We got us a membership, y'all. I can't get mad at that, y'all. I can't be mad at that, y'all. Salute, y'all. Salute. Thank you, Queen Lakers. We done made our goal, y'all. Thank you, auntie. Thank you. I can't be mad at that, y'all. On everything. I can't be mad at that. Thank you, baby. Shit, this shit real life. Hey, salute, flip mode. Okay, I see you sent the jewels. My bad, y'all. See on StreamYard, I can't see the other little gifts that people send. So salute, thank you, Miss Flip Mode. Also, hold on, let me see your comment. Where you at? Let me see. What you had said? Oh, you said the appeal was filed, but justice is a process, not a race. A proper review takes time. Better a careful appeal than a rush one. Okay, I can feel that. I can feel that though. I can dig it. I definitely can dig it. That's why I say though. But y'all, this has been my thing, right? I'm not gonna speak to salute. Thank you, Flip Mode. Thank you, Miss Flip Mode. Salute for the 1 month membership, and hopefully many more to come. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it because you really support your boy and you be showing love. So salute. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely. So salute Zilla. I see Zilla just said a gift. Salute Miss Zilla. Salute. We getting some jewels, y'all. I'm dropping jewels and they gifting jewels, y'all. Salute to everybody, man. Much love and respect, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. And salute to everybody that's been supporting the Real Deal Commentary, where I can just get into my other bag, y'all. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I can talk shit with the best of them, y'all. But also I can have these intellectual conversations. So salute to y'all for showing the interest, so we can keep this shit going. So anyway, y'all, let's get back to it though, man. Salute, Queen Lakers. I see that gift over there. Salute, baby. Salute. She just sent me some flowers, y'all. She giving me my flowers, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all giving me my flowers. Y'all said I'm dropping jewels. Salute. Y'all dropping jewels. I'm dropping jewels. We in our bag. But yeah, y'all. So when it come down to it, though, the link pin, LX, the link down up pin. Hold on, I'll drop it again, though, but that motherfucker pin. But that appeal process, y'all, they don't want to make no mistakes. And to be real, whoever, takes on this case, y'all, they need to make sure they better do a strict streaming process when it come down to that. Hold on 1 second. Virgo Magic.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Virgo? How you doing?
Pretty good. And yourself?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Go ahead, Miss Virgo. Can you hear me?
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. What was on your mind? 'Cause I see you called in earlier, but we couldn't really hear you. Had an echo from the show. So what was on your mind?
First, shout out to the Knicks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I'm mad about that because I'm from Texas. So if the Spurs would have won, I was gonna drive out there to San Antonio. I think like 3-4 hours. I was gonna drive out there for the festivities. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm sorry about that, but congratulations to y'all.
I was gonna respond to what you were saying earlier. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, yes, man. I hear you. I was just going on mute so you can speak. Yeah, I hear you though.
I was gonna respond to what you were saying earlier about him having a job. It was said that his last job, he was fired because people kept coming up there harassing him.
Yeah, facts. That's yeah. That's what I was saying though. I definitely could see that. Salute Beretta Scott Kane. Thank you, baby. I just seen that donation. Thank you, baby. Salute for them jewels. But no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I had to change my perspective. See, I think you was in here yesterday, right? You remember when I had said that? So I had to change my perspective because I'm like, how can you really go to work and actually work? You feel me? With that type of pressure on. So I had to come back and I had to clear that up.
Right. As far as the money, they were saying that they are watching any donations and stuff that they receive. So they are trying to figure out a way to collect without them having access to the money. because this is not just in Texas. You know, this is higher up.
Yeah, but then that's what see, and look, you right, but this my thing when it come down to that. I would be like this. Well, nah, this not just straight for that, because you know they gonna try and throw little riffs in the game. Nah, this to help support this family that done been through enough. And that ain't no lot. Even though you feel me, it may go towards this. I have separate funds. Funds for us as a family, so we could still continue to raise the rest of our children, still take care of our household and maintain the lifestyle that they was living, because even though that's their child, this wasn't they doing. So, they still got to live too.
Exactly. So you got to look at the big picture. We can see in the case that the defense didn't do anything. So why would they be okay with them collecting donations to be able to live and survive? They don't care.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm saying though. I feel the same though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel the same.
As far as coming up on Nick's channel last night, Queen said on her panel yesterday that they were going to see Carmelo. So I'm sure that was pretty exhausting, and I would have been tired too, not to get up there and be talking about this.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. So look, this was my thing, right? Which I can understand that point, but it's just like, man, sometimes shit, you gotta go on this type of run. Think about this. If you was a artist or just like even like a blogger, like hell nah, you gotta go on these press runs. This shit, this is, you touching the grassroots, the people that's online and this and that. You going to major media outlets. These are things that you gotta do to keep your case hot and relevant. So you get what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta do stuff like that. What's up, Pretty Bella Media? Salute.
I'm sure they reschedule.
Okay. LX, what's good with it?
What's good? Yo.
Hey, what's good, LX?
Yo, what's good? Shit, can't call it. Nah, I said I can see now they gonna try to get that mama and the daddy separated.
What you mean by that separated?
Shit, they gonna say start blaming the daddy even more to where he guilt trip himself about his son being locked up, and then that's when the people gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna help." I see Charleston White. I don't agree with his angle, but I see what the fuck he doing. That's why I said that.
Like, you say you agree with his angle, so what?
No, hell no. I said I see what he doing. I don't agree with his angle. I can tell what he already doing. He basically putting it right there, like they keep putting it out there, like, oh, it's the dad fault. It's the dad fault. The dad fault. Mama, she human. She gonna listen and shit. She either gonna go off of what she already know, which is she know who the dude she dealing with, her husband, or she gonna let outside forces split them apart. Because they're going to try to paint it as the mama is fighting and the dad is just sitting back causing them to miss out on the situation. Divide and conquer, man.
Yeah. Shit, with all this shit on the line, if you let a motherfucker divide and conquer your motherfucking ass, you's a goofy. You feel me? Like, shit, y'all supposed to stand in. This is the time where you supposed to stand in solidarity, to be honest, And, so shit, you supposed to stand in solidarity with each other. Do I feel like it's more that that could happen? Yeah, but LSU down there is kind of right though.
Bro, the only thing, the situation, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, Miss Virgo, you got something else on? You got an echo right now.
I cut it off.
All right, good.
Yeah, that's why I say they're gonna go. That was the whole point right there. What he was saying, he been saying, oh, the dad. Then you got different people like Charleston White, then like that advocate for the family and shit. So you got that throwing the monkey wrench in the game. Shit, who's to say that nigga ain't the one that released that nigga background information and shit during the trial? Like all type of shit, bro. You gotta see it's different angles that people gonna come on why they didn't do it. And then if he was gonna do it, he would have did it. Ain't no reason to be talking about what you gonna do. Niggas that talk about what they gonna do ain't really doing it.
Yeah, but shit, yeah. I can see I can see I can see if I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be honest. I could see if they was on some shit like it was gonna benefit Charleston. You feel me? You may
Yeah.
want to help, but still at the end of the day, with everything that motherfuckers do, especially in this social media space, it gotta be for benefit. That's why motherfuckers they ain't gonna just give a homeless person no money outside. They gonna salute for them cheers. I thank you for them cheers. Salute
Hey,
me, little bro.
and when he was like he brand risking Aiden Ross, I
Uh-huh.
guarantee you that brand risk reached out to Aiden Ross and told them to tell Charleston White that we ain't doing nothing in that fashion. Like they not finna do it.
Yeah, because Aiden donated to Metcalf family.
Yeah, so that's the diff. Like they're like a business decision and sponsoring. They don't want that on them. So nah, you on your own, Charleston. Or if you want to continue doing business with us and Aiden Ross, better go recant your statements and go with what we thinking. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what I feel like too, bro. That shit ain't no damn. Cause, bro, to already, and especially after he already said that he led them in the wrong direction with the lawyer, and he was thinking this and that, that he was taking accountability, talking about he was wrong for, you feel me, telling them to go to this person, and that led them to, basically lose the damn case. So he already, his word ain't bond when it comes to shit, and so. The shit really look crazy, bro.
And
I ain't
then
gonna lie.
from what they were saying, like the dude that Dominique Alexander dude was saying, like them black lawyers shit, everybody looking at it as a payday. They trying to get paid. $500,000. They looking at it that way because I mean, it ain't no secret. People talk about it all the time when they be fighting these high profile cases. People get paid off. You know what I'm saying? And it go money this way to the judge, the prosecutor. Shit, they might chunk the family some or something. Then you left with that tab. But yeah, nah, I'm just surprised that ain't nobody that's like of substance or got money or one of the pro-black people that's up there in Dallas with money ain't stepped behind their family.
Salute. Thank you for them cheers. Appreciate them cheers. Man, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Oh, but that's it right there, Craig. See y'all. So look, so somebody just told me. So they say Carmelo Anthony going to make 88 turn on rainwater. Oh my God, she just went live saying council rainwater in Charleston. Come on, y'all. That's all. Come on. See, that's why I be saying when it come down to this. Cause so the other day when what's the name was live and said that they talked that her and Ratchet talked and said that they was gonna play the good cop bad cop role up there to go viral, basically, y'all. So then even like with that shit right there being said, she ain't going against no motherfucking
I mean,
rain.
she went viral before Ratchet came up there, though. That's probably why that nigga
Yeah.
came out there like, shit, she doing this, then I'm finna go out there. But that's why he was doing what he was doing.
Hit the link, mate. Hit the
That's why
motherfucking link.
that's why he was doing what he was doing. Like agitating them people and saying, like, bro, that nigga was doing manslaughter, y'all. Like they got a video of this nigga saying a fake verdict and then going back. See, I told y'all. Nigga, you said this.
Oh,
Then you got these fake ass conservative wanna be black people on here. Oh, I can't. No, you don't. Y'all saying shit just because, bro. Again, if anybody that's in that situation that got to go through that, they wouldn't know what to do. They'll be scrambling just like this family. But again, some of these people be thinking that
oh, that's
they
my boy
gonna
Wolf.
get
Oh,
accepted by
salute
the
Wolf
white
Corleone.
folks.
That was Wolf on with the cheers. My bad. Let's go ahead. Yeah, that was Wolf. I ain't realize that was the goddamn Wolf. Salute, my nigga. Oh yeah, Wolf Corleone. Salute, y'all. Yo, y'all. We monetized on goddamn on damn Twitch too, y'all. He said he had a plan to go viral. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying with that shit being in the title, I can't really
But I mean, but at
Look,
the
me.
same time, that nigga was the one they talk
Hey,
about say cheese and shit, like going to say cheese a fucking media music outlet. And look, they don't need to go there. I mean, they was already on CBS. Shit, the only thing nigga like Willie D or Boyce Watkins gonna have to give them their platform.
Yeah.
hey, hey, everybody.
What's good with it,
I
man?
don't know who that is.
You've been
No.
very controversial out here in these streets.
Oh, about the Carmelo thing?
Hell yeah.
Hey Cam, then that's
Yeah.
why. Hey Cam, this is a time when we be trying to tell people that don't stay down in Texas how the law work. We know how this shit work. City to city, bro.
Hell yeah.
Motherfuckers don't understand. Like we like, oh man, it's this way. It really is. Niggas don't,
I
bro. They
know.
still down there picking cotton and soy.
BMW Group roadside assistance.
You feel
Claim
me?
your automated
Yeah.
assistant for BMW.
Yeah, like me, like I say,
If you are in an emergency,
all
or a
these fake,
life-threatening
the ones that's A list of people that's known, they doing it as it's an attention grab, bro.
You
Exactly.
don't think the people in Dallas are doing the same thing?
I mean, I know the people that's the poverty pimps that do it. I'm not worried about them if they was doing it already.
Hmm.
Like if people was doing it, I'm saying these big like Charleston White, Candace Matthews. Candace Matthews is from where I'm from. We know about this lady shit.
Oh yeah,
They hand in hand,
she go
nigga.
act a fool, nigga.
Hey Cam,
Yeah,
that's the one I
don't
think
think
that
it
brought
matters
him
where
down
you
here.
from.
She's a fucking civil. She can only handle civil matters. She can't do nothing criminal. She go to school for no criminal court or nothing like that. She didn't go to school. Nigga, I knew something was up when Cornell X didn't go down there. You heard me, Cam?
But
Yeah.
I think the thing that when people, I don't know why you said I was controversial. I just think that I had a different opinion. But
Different opinion, which was controversial.
yeah, but I don't even understand.
Controversial.
Yeah, I just like it's unfortunate that a young going to jail for 35 years, but I just look at it like, if you look at how he got there, even try a lot of mistakes made that was on our part as Black people, as Black parents, and that I believe is the reason why he didn't get like a manslaughter or did get any type of leniency.
Man,
Well,
they already had it figured out. They
how?
like, what you mean how? Like he was in a majority white county where people got money.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that out here, that shit do, man. I don't know, LA, you know about Anahuac, huh? You know when motherfuckers say, hold on, you better don't get caught up in Anahuac.
Yeah, and they got, bro, that's for the alligator farm. Nigga, you gonna either get be in a floating eternity or you gonna be on one of these gator farms. Yeah, he's floating up in one of them. For real, nigga.
But go ahead.
So do y'all think that so with the parents having all of these celebrities who are rich to have access to all of these people and his son, why are we complaining about the reputation he had? If they had the opportunity to pick pretty money.
Hold on, your shit going in and out. Hold on a second. Where you at? You driving? Hold on. Say something.
I had one on mute. But what I'm saying is, if I had opportunity,
hold on, make your shit burping. Hold on.
Oh,
yeah, is you going in? You probably in a bad area. Say something. Yeah, it's going out. Just hold on. I'm gonna just drop you, then just come back because it's just going in and out. Okay, it's good. It's good. Go ahead.
It should be fixed now. Hold on. It should.
Yeah, it's good. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, would y'all like? I don't believe that Carmelo went into this case just a regular Black boy, that doesn't have access to all of the lawyers and the funds that he or celebrity support.
Did you not hear the dude say that they wanted like $500,000?
Right, but so what I'm saying is he had access to all of these celebrities that was willing to put up money for his legal fees.
Now
what I'm saying
they wasn't talking about it last year.
They were.
No, it really wasn't. Nobody wasn't talking about this last year at all.
That's true.
They really wasn't. People like Willie D was one of them. It wasn't too many people talking about it. Most of them were saying what they were saying now, like, oh man, it's a white.
Are we gonna say that they didn't collect $600,000, or at least they were not able to?
The GoFundMe.
Okay, so then we can't say that they didn't have access to $500,000
You
at least
can't do
for
it. You
his
can't get the
for his.
money though. It's stipulations.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if it was 500, it was money, $500,000. Let's say the $500,000 was up in the air, and you can't get it through GoFundMe, but it's people willing to donate over $500,000 to your son's cause. What I'm saying is, that means you have the opportunity to get whatever lawyer you want to get. So why pick this lawyer?
So you pay
If
500. You pay $500,000, and again, whether they gave him money or not, it's a black kid up in Texas. They
no,
was gonna make him go sit.
no, we
Man,
gotta
Mink,
we gotta
you
you
trying to
going
come
you
from a
skating past
logic
that
from
part.
another. You going from a logic from another place. We stay down here. We
It
know how
don't
the
matter.
law is.
You
What
can't
you
you
mean?
can't
That's like we can't
what I'm
tell you
saying
about
is
Georgia. We can't tell you about Georgia or
no,
Maryland.
no, I'm not talking about that. My question was, and we're not gonna skip past everything is Dallas business because obviously it's not. Um uh when you are saying that a person you're what you said was, oh, is people got money out here. Okay, now they had money and they had the choice to pick a really good attorney. So what I'm saying is, why did they pick that attorney from the gate? He does not even seem like an attorney that if it was my son I would even pick in the first place. So why did you do that?
They said Charleston White referred him. So I guess
So
Charleston White
would
referred
you
him,
put your son hands? Would you put your son life in Charleston White's hands?
I mean, they asking them about a lawyer. Shit, they don't know. You talk. It's two different. These people come from, obviously they not from Texas. They came down here, I guess, to change their life. They from New Orleans, so they would know.
Say
Nobody
GoFundMe
else.
doesn't
Nobody
allow
else.
fundraising for legal fees. That is one of the reasons the money was returned.
Like how they was saying,
Yes,
Ben Crump.
yes,
Ben
but
Crump
what I'm
is
saying
only
is GoFundMe
Ben.
is not the only means of obtaining crowdfunding. So we're not gonna act like that's the only way. If it's people that's willing to donate 500,000, they gonna be like, oh no, I can't do it unless it's GoFundMe. No.
I bet $1,000 whoever recommended that lawyer made commission off that shit.
Duh, that nigga Charleston White. Shit.
Charleston White did.
If
What's up, man?
Charleston White recommended that lawyer, all I'm saying is I'm not putting my son's life in Charleston White's hands.
Man, you think them people thinking about that in a
Yeah,
situation?
they should.
Why would they
It's
do
their
that?
son.
If
Why
I
would you
mean,
think
if
of Charleston
they
White?
already don't know. The dad got a good head on the shoulders. The mom, she got a good head on the shoulders. They never deal with that. So it's a fight or flight moment. You can't say what you
No,
will or won't
it's
do
not.
until you in it. Man, if you was
Yeah,
in
but
that
what I'm saying
situation,
is,
if you was in that
you can see
situation,
the
you gotta exalt all funds. They basically trying to break them down to nothing. Like I said, that's exactly what's gonna happen. The daddy gonna split, and the mama, they gonna start saying the mama doing her part and the dad ain't doing enough. Whatever he doing, that's all they
right.
doing.
So it
Motherfuckers
just
ain't
don't. So
nobody.
we just gonna chalk it up to just oh they didn't know. So they just picked any lawyer and then be like, see, this is why people have such a bad time.
The dude came out and said that.
They went with who they thought was this.
Anybody need a snack?
The
See if I
dude
can get a
Dominic
snack.
Alexander said that them people wanted
Yeah, definitely limited. It was
$400,000.
ran towards the finish line in a game of red light, green
Shit,
light.
who's to say that they got $400,000 to send right then and there, and that was before the GoFundMe. And I'm talking about initial. Hey
Hey
Cam, you can
Cam,
hear
you can
me?
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. Who is
Yeah.
doing? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's probably Mingo. Hold on. But no, I hear you. But no, that is what it look like it might be. What it look like it might be.
Yeah, now I can see if
Now
somebody
I
from
can see if somebody from
the
the
Cowboys or Mavericks
Cowboys
or
or
something
Mavericks or something
donated money, but
donated money,
again,
but again,
people that probably wanted to, they
people that probably
financial
wanted to,
advisors
they
told them that's not
financial
a good
advisors told them
decision.
that.
Brandon, so you gotta look at that too.
He said if the lawyer sold them a dream, it's not their fault. But I don't know. Like you kind of got to do like a little better research, bro. That's the only thing I was saying. That's the only
And
angle I was coming from with it.
hey, you can hear me, Cam?
Yeah, you good.
They say that Toby do work for Toby Shuck law firm office. He's a lead attorney. You don't think he told? Hey, you better not go up and then go do that. Do enough just to you know, do
Hello.
this and get paid. And I'm gonna look out for you later on when a bigger case. I'm gonna refer him to you.
Hello. Turn it down.
Man, he done killed all hopes of him getting a bigger case. Yeah, we can hear you, man. You good?
Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to, in Collin County, as far as anything with M or murder, fighting a murder, bro. He ain't gonna be. Ain't nobody finna do nothing with that nigga no more.
Shit,
He
well,
good as look. His name is damaged.
it's as it should.
And then look, you know, like I said, bro, down the line, all these people gonna be coming out. The judge probably before he passed, prosecutor guilty conscience. They gonna come out. Yeah, man, I
Hello.
was wrong for this and all
Go
that.
hear you.
Same story, bro.
So I think
They gonna
my
get
thing is, if
remorse.
you don't recognize like the steps you took that was wrong, and you keep on saying, oh well, we didn't do
He
this wrong, we didn't
admitted
do that
to it.
wrong, and
He
then you
admitted
file,
to
and
it.
then
He
you,
said
why
if
won't you
he
let me
admitted,
finish my statement
Hold
ever?
on, let
Like,
her
it's
get it
very
out. Hold
simple
on,
to
yeah,
just
let her get
allow a
it
person
out.
to finish.
Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is if we don't realize or just come to grips with me in the defense and in the legal strategy that they took was completely wrong, then how do you go file an appeal and then do the same thing? So that's what I'm saying as far as fixing it. Okay, how can we go back into this again and do it differently than we did the first time? If everything is woe is me, and they like, oh, we didn't even know, we didn't do this, and we did this, and we did everything in our power. So if everything in your power was not enough, how are we going to fix it? Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, my
My
bad.
bad.
But I'm just saying, like, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, how do you fix something if it went wrong the first time? If you saying you did everything right,
Who said they did
something
everything
had to be
right?
done. No, I'm just saying, people like, well, it's like an excuse for every single thing. Okay, so if that was right and everything was right, then he just don't have a chance. Then basically, you're saying he don't have a chance because it's Dallas and that's what they're gonna do. So what's the point of filing an appeal if that's what they're gonna do? If there's
Nah, he
no
ain't have a
fighting
chance.
chance.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. With all them odds up against him and everything, like, no, that's what he didn't have a chance. Especially with, the family being that close knit, and then just like the legal representation really not representing them to the fullest of their ability, especially with the reputation that was supposed to precede that law firm. Of course, I can see why people said that. There's a lot of things that's debatable in that situation, but I do
You're
feel
like,
like that's relevant to put on the table.
you're like who chose
These
that
people weren't
lawyer?
ready for no shit like this, Mink. D Bank say these people wasn't ready for no shit like this, Mink. This they first
Nobody
rodeo
is.
with a murder case, and so they played the best they can.
Right, but no, I mean most people don't most people don't go to murder trials more than once or twice. Like, who's gonna be like, yeah, I'm experienced with murder trials? Like, nobody is unless you are a lawyer. I'm just saying that, you know some of the routes that they took just was the wrong route, and the people, I think that this rodeo, they should get rid of their whole entire team, everybody, because that team didn't work. I would get rid of the entire everybody. The race card did not work. I would get run that back again too.
and I don't know why y'all don't think that this race stuff not playing a part up in nothing. It's gonna play a part forever. Like this what this country was built off of. It don't
See,
matter
I
where
didn't
you
say that
go.
it didn't play a
No,
part.
I'm
What I'm
saying
saying
a
is
lot of
I
people,
would have took a different route.
a lot of people saying that it's not this and it's not that. It is. It's gonna forever be
Now
that
it
because that's
is.
what it's always been like this. We don't stay in no perfect world. White people feel
Then
how they feel about black people, even though they live amongst us. Is some people with liberal minds. They
then they
still
should
feel
have
the
known
same
They
way.
early.
said they said the Dominique Alexander dude said that they only had 24 hours to pick a lawyer.
Yeah, that was for
That they
that
was
bond. He
working.
said to get for the bond stuff, so it was like a rush process. Like so, again, that's why I said it was already from then. It was like it was already put out there that what how they was gonna go about this. Like
So
the appeal. He not finna go get an appeal right then and now. That shit take 2 years. It take 2 years, and then after that, it could take 2 to 10 years. So they're gonna have to go to court and all that and fight with that again. They're gonna have to spend some money. So say if somebody was to get them $1 million or something, and they take majority of that money and go put it towards that appeal, he got a chance of getting some of the time maybe cut and down. But yeah, bro, if that nigga get out when he turned 30, 36, he's still gonna be on parole for 17 more years. Basically, it's still a prison sentence. So anytime he do something, he gonna go back. They gonna violate him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because I was watching. See, y'all know that Real Life Street Star got that prison story channel. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. There's a lot of motherfuckers that really did do all that time, like Mello got. They went in around the same time. They still got a second chance at motherfucking life. So hopefully you can get it cut down. But shit, even if not, it ain't no death sentence for him.
That nigga gonna have to do about 29 years or something. So he gonna have to do majority of that time before they can just let him out with parole. He gonna get parole in 17 years, but he gonna have to do majority of that time.
You say
I think his best bet is to go for modification of sentence because he gonna have a different judge. The judge gonna be gone.
He gonna have to go to the Supreme Court.
They say the racial part happened in court.
The racial part happened before court.
Huh?
The racial part happened before court. It happened once it happened.
And that's just like
when the race hustlers got involved. Because the race part came about, but he was lucky enough to get out on bail. And they was mad. People was mad about that.
See, but you gotta think this is a young kid, man. You can't just sit up here and condemn him because you already know you ain't been right with everything. You done set up the Sean G was a bad nigga. You gave his ass a chance.
You didn't hear me say Carmelo did anything wrong. You didn't hear me say that Carmelo is at fault for his sentence. I said the people that was leading him, which has nothing to do with Sean G and his jail sentence, because I've been to prison before myself. So sometimes you guys got to stay on topic and understand that I never said that Carmelo was at fault for his sentence. I said the people who was leading him and his parents is the reason why he ended up getting all that time.
It say someone close to me got an appeal within 9 months and got the trial moved to another county and won on an murder charge. She was fully vindicated. See, that's why I say. So I do feel like, because see, also with everything, how that man caught chained and then they sent him off. Everything, it's a lot of things that's happening that's unprecedented in this case. So I wouldn't think it's out the realm of possibility that appeal may get rushed just like everything else. Why do a slow appeal and y'all to rush every other part of this man case?
I mean, but like again, if he get an appeal, he can get out on an appeal bond. But that, bro, you got to pay over $500 to about $2 million just to walk out here.
Cardi B said she got $5 million. Boosie said he got 500,000. It's looking like the money ain't a thing when it comes to this defense.
They saying it, but did they send it? It's easy for them to come out and say that they said what they gonna do. Is if they sent it, then there's no need to talk about it.
I mean, if they say they're gonna do something, if a celebrity say they're gonna donate some money and they don't do it, like they're gonna come back. It's gonna be a big thing.
They're gonna be, bro.
I mean, they got a choice to do it or not. But that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it.
But I'm saying we can't be like everything can't be the excuse though. All I'm saying is, if the celebrities obviously ready to break bread, then at this point, the black people, the celebrities are standing up, saying that they about to, look out for them. So, I mean,
I want to get a fair trial, but I'm realistic. White people will raise hell if he gets a slap on the wrist. Yeah, motherfucker gonna be divided regardless, bro. It's gonna be white people and black people. And it is what it is. The race thing, I don't really think. Yeah, I think in the courtroom, that played the part, but then the whole altercation could be though. From how the dad was talking though, to be honest, this shit could have been racially motivated because shit, motherfuckers teach that hate to their kids and shit.
I asked my son and his group of football friends, like if they had went to an ops table. I mean, under ops or another school tent, and they told you to move, would they move? Now, first, when I said it was 4 linebackers, and I didn't say what race it was, I said if it was 4 linebackers, because my son's small too, for as far as football is concerned. So I said if it was four linebackers came and told you to move from their tent, what would you do? First he was like, I would just move. And I said, what if it was 4 white boys? He said, if it was 4 white boys, I ain't going nowhere. I'm like, what? Like, and which makes a difference in how both kids could have reacted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Zilla say these convicted criminals have too much gumption to think a 17 decision making should be perfect when they've been to prison, etc., and still a hot stinking mess.
It's
Damn,
so
Zilla.
funny that you either want people not to be a criminal or be a criminal. It's like, oh, they're not a criminal, so they shouldn't beat they should have just beat it. But the criminals who are speaking to you that know about going to trial and know about going to prison, you still want to down them. So another black woman that's a black hot ass mess. What are we talking about here? I'm speaking from experience, idiot.
Well, damn.
Man, hey Cam, like I say, bro, white boy just stabbed the white boy that did the shit before. He got 10 years in a lesser murder charge, and I'm pretty sure he'd have nigga. His own mama said that they should have charged him with more time. His own mama said it. His own white mama. And that was
Yeah.
down there in Belton, Bell County. That's by Austin, bro. If
Oh,
his
yeah,
own mama,
okay.
yeah, if his own mama said that, like, come on now.
Yeah, that means
And you had other white. It was white people out there that didn't agree with how much time he got sentenced. They said that they over sentenced him.
So you are a criminal and still a criminal. She said you can run.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, let's just say this. You are supporting someone who doesn't even take care of her children, going to go allegedly fight and lie for another black boy. That's what you are doing. So which one is a hot mess? I take care of my son. I take care of. If I had any children, I would take care of them.
But now you right, Alex, about the other little stabbing though. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah.
That's what the appeal, like, where they gonna be able to challenge that. It's gonna go, you know how the Brown versus State and stuff like that, they're gonna be able to appeal it. Unfair sentencing.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that's where that's gonna come from. Like, hopefully again, I mean, if he can get out, like 50 Cent was to put up some money and do something and they can help him get out there, and that's cool. I know 50 Cent gonna make a show out of it though. But to try to at least help a story or something.
Oh, everything, shit. Yeah, some type of documentary in this motherfucker about it.
Yeah, man, like how this shit made Sports Center and all that, man. Since the Knicks won, they ain't finna be talking about this. Ain't Shaquille O'Neal? They say Shaquille O'Neal supposedly pitched in too. So again, this the time where you gonna have to get these attorneys and lawyers that know people that owe them favors and stuff that's up in these high places to go ahead and come through. They want money. That's all they want. They want money. Take all their money in. And once they get the money, then if his mama and daddy would have had $1 million to give to that shit, that he probably would have got 5 years time served or something like that.
I don't understand why you think that.
I mean, that's what it's about. When you go fight cases, if you have money to fight your case, you gonna walk. And that money get broke down, defense, prosecutor, and the judge.
But once the race came into play, it was
What's up, Virgo?
White people was basically, toting their muscle. Like they flexed their muscle when it became racial.
Yeah, they had leverage. The daddy obviously had relationships. He got a relationship with the judge and the prosecutor, so that's where the leverage come in at.
I'm getting some extra feedback. Let me figure it out.
All right. Yeah, we hear you, but just go on mute to then. I got you on mute. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
But yeah, like I say, people that's interviewing that family, they exploiting them and all that, see. But no, again, majority of people wasn't talking about it or even worried about it last year when it happened.
Yeah, what it is, bro. That's why I say, like, the shit. That's why I say, while the shit is hot, man, go ahead and take advantage, seize the goddamn opportunity. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While this shit hot and motherfuckers talking about it and it's still relevant. Just like you just said about goddamn New York winning. bro, shit like that take people, you know what I'm saying? That take their attention away from certain shit. You know, so hell yeah, that's why I say when I heard Nick at Night do the review, said she talked to the daddy, and they said that he's still trying to find a way to get the money that people want to donate. I'm looking like, God damn, bro, like y'all ain't got no cash up, let them send a few dollars. You ain't got
Cash App ain't gonna let them. Cash App ain't gonna let them do that. I mean, again, they would just have to have some type of fund. That should be something that they know. If they couldn't get the GoFundMe money, they couldn't get majority of it the first time. That's something that he's the financial advisor, so that's for him. He got to look up these different institutions, situations as far as getting money.
And that's what I was saying too, bro. I'm sitting up here like, hold on. I thought that I ain't really said, but I thought that shit. I say, bro, come on, bro. You in this damn field and you still scrambling?
Cam, if Cardi B was telling you she gonna send you $5 million for your family, matter of fact, you know what? I'll meet you somewhere, baby. What we got to do?
Oh, everything. That's what I'm saying. That's like, what it didn't make the system.
Like
that was the disconnect with me though. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that was the disconnect to me. Like, damn, fam, like with that money, especially the totality of the whole situation. Like, come on, bro, I'm gonna get that back.
Do we need to meet at the bank? Like, where you at? I'm pulling out. Like, what?
Man, I'm telling
like, I think that they need to take more. They have to do their own research for their own child. Like, they have to step up themselves and not put it in the hands of all of these people that don't give a fuck.
Facts. Hold on. Okay. Virgo Magic, you can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Nick's winning wasn't a birds, it's just reality. Yeah, go ahead though. Y'all good.
I was gonna say, this is almost like the perfect crime, because them white people knew for a fact that we were gonna bicker and blame that family for all of these things instead of keeping the main thing, which is them lawyers work together.
Yeah, oh yeah, Cam, they said that too.
That boy under the jail.
Toby Shook used to prosecute with the Collin County prosecutor. They did cases, so again, they made money. However, the attention, media, and all that. Who's to say the prosecutor don't go on and get a bigger case that's way bigger than this? Like that they scratch each other backs and do favors for each other. That's why I say it's a political money business. When you got money, you can do what you want.
Now it was sad.
So the conflict of interest should bring that above back in the court just automatically. You get what I'm saying? Just that shit, conflict of fucking interest.
The family did choose their own lawyer, but for whatever reason, that lawyer became unavailable, and that attorney referred them to Mike, not all these other people.
And you see what the fuck Mike did. Mike ain't get him right.
That was the plan. How all of a sudden the other attorney he can't do it?
Well, Devon, he got New Orleans in his bio, so that's why I say that maybe that's where they from. Either he probably went to school at LSU or something. I don't know, but again, like it's gonna take money. So if they was to go donate the money, they can go donate the money to an appeal lawyer. They don't got to get a family no money.
Right.
Go give it to an appeal lawyer and then go from there. But they had to get an appeal. They had to do the appeal and get somebody in place for just for them. They don't mean that person that's on it gonna fight it.
Right.
But
that's why Carmelo,
they'll fight twice as hard, like as a regular person that you gotta pay. Like it's people that go out there that do it because they love, like fight practicing law.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Carmelo was given the when they were doing the appeal application, a question was, who is going to represent you? But since they didn't have anybody, he had to put in that blank court-appointed lawyer so they could go ahead and file the paperwork. But everybody's like, thinking these people are stupid. Yeah, let me just get another court-appointed lawyer with these people. That's crazy.
And they're gonna have to hire private investigators, all that.
Oh yeah. It was said that the defense attorney had a paper. He had a list of these specialists, a couple of doctors, and some more witnesses that were supposed to come and testify for Carmelo. But when somebody else called some of those people, they were told that the defense never called them.
That's sorry ass group of people. Shit, you can't be. See, we gotta normalize. Stop expecting the most for the motherfuckers and the people. Sorry as hell, bro.
So I saw a video. Sorry, y'all. I saw a video where the defense attorney, like it was like a few months before this whole, they picked him on his Facebook. He said that he's not like a defense attorney that's like very argumentative. And he's not combative, and he's just not one of those types of attorney. He likes to work well with people. So I was just wondering if I would have seen that on a defense, just the type of defense attorney he's promoting himself to be, I wouldn't think he would be the type that would fight for my son.
Hell no. It don't matter. Still, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you, but still, at least present the facts or break down the damn facts the right type of way. At least you ain't gotta be combative, goddamn. To at least do your goddamn job with some type of passion behind it.
Yeah,
but if he's not that type of attorney, I'm just curious as to why they would even pick him. You understand? Like, why would you do that? That wasn't it, to me. It just seems like I said, I guess I keep saying the same thing over and over, but I just think that the parents put their child's life in other people's hands without actually doing their own footwork and their own, like, their own research. Like, if everybody's not going to be like a pro in murder trials if you don't practice law, but if it was your son going through it, then you would turn into one. It's your time to buckle up and like put your own feet on the ground and do what you're supposed to do to figure out what's the best route to take for your son's life.
Yeah, cool. What's good with it, baby? Salute. Yeah, but I feel you. That's why I say. Matter of fact, Mink, you been to jail, you been to prison before, right? So just like they said, just like a lot of people speaking about, and like how you hear these motherfuckers get into that law library, they start. I done heard of people getting their own cases brought up on appeal because they was in that law library so much, and they went through their paperwork and they seen some shit that wasn't right. You feel me? So it's like, hell yeah, you got to do this shit. Fight for your damn self. So I do agree with that, and that's what I was speaking. That's a position that hadn't changed. Cause hell yeah, ain't nobody gonna fight for you better than your damn self. I would have got
everybody on here is acting like they ain't never got.
Nah, you right. No, yeah, that didn't happen. But I'm just saying, just be personally with something like, and especially with the press and publicity around, and it just like, even with the gag orders of the families, like, God damn, y'all can't speak to nobody because they know when you start talking to people, they gonna see it's some shit that ain't right, and they
exactly.
Hey, but Cam, that's why I said, like, the judge did Jeff Metcalf a favor by putting a gag order, because if he would have been talking, that would have messed up the whole case. He probably would have talked the jury out of finding him not guilty or like a lesser charge.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Did y'all hear that when they read the sentencing, one of the jurors was just bawling, just crying.
And that was probably, so the prosecutor probably came up in there like, hey, this the time we want to give them this time right here. So the jury selected the time, because if it was up to the judge probably would have said life without parole, some super egregious shit, like, and it's a stabbing. I ain't gonna even make it seem like he did, like it was multiple stabs. It was one stab.
Exactly.
One stab.
And then asked if he was okay. That really got me like damn, okay, yeah, bro, he ain't really mean to take him out and shit. And Coolin, yeah, we spoke. Coolin, that's how I started off the live. Yeah, the family do need money. Like, yeah, hell yeah, the mama had to take out work. The daddy, his ass got fired from his job. They kept going up to harass him, trying to break his glasses. Like, hell yeah, the family need money. Because how can you fully fight for somebody to the best of your ability if you stress and worrying about keeping the lights and water on and keeping the car note paid, gas in the car, food on the table? So I definitely agree with that. That's definitely, I had to come back and recant a statement that I made about that. Because come on now, that's gonna hurt Carmelo in the greater thing. Everybody saying give the money to the lawyer, then look at the job that the lawyers just finished doing. So would you really trust all that money in the hands of a motherfucking lawyer? And especially after you done got handled this type of way from a lawyer that was highly recommended. Like, come on now.
Yeah, because look, bro, you really only need anywhere from 20 to 100,000. Like, well, that's a high profile case, but like just like a regular murder, bro, you just need 20 to 100,000.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's all about the money. Hey, Cam, I don't know if you like them lawyers, the pages be popping up like out there in Jefferson County, they be fighting cases for people, but like most of the time, the people that be on there that getting these cases dismissed and it be real serious charges, they dropping out all the money they got to fight the case.
Yep.
And then because motherfuckers they be familiar with each other. The motherfuckers be golfing, they got them eating tea and crumpets and shit, drinking tea and eating crumpets and all type of shit together. So that should be, bro, like it was unfortunate, bro. And that's why they went to all them extents to make sure that goddamn that this shit was not televised. You feel me?
Exactly.
So people could be able to decipher and be like, oh hell no. If they would have had audio files and video files of that shit, bro, that shit right there would have been.
But all it was, the judge didn't agree. But the judge is the person who didn't agree for it to be televised.
Why though?
Rax, what's good, nigga?
He said because
what's good,
he said
brother?
because
What's
he
going
don't
on?
like
we talk about this case.
He said
Yeah.
a part of him, like he said that he felt like people act different when you get on. He felt like people act different. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
He basically was saying like he feel like sometimes people act different. You get when the cameras are there, he noticed that judges act different when cameras are there, and he just wanted a fair trial.
That was an excuse.
That would give him a fair
Man,
trial.
you act different because it ain't fair. Hey, but salute, man. This my younger Rax, man. Goddamn, he from the city and shit. You shoot dice with home and everything, man. What's good with it though, fam? We over here talking about the Carmelo Anthony case and shit, just different little angles of that shit.
No, for sure. I heard y'all. I was just trying to come weigh in, man. When I look at this case, I'm just trying to understand because we know that this case is not a simple case. It's complicated because, first of all, the self-defense laws, they everywhere. There's really no set basis for what self-defense really mean. Because my first thought of what the self-defense laws was all about was it give a victim a right to defend themselves in a situation to where maybe they're a smaller person, maybe it's a woman, it's a kid, or maybe it's just somebody who's not a lethal person. And they get put in a situation to where we know if you murder somebody, then that's a crime. So they give you the one up to defend yourself with a lethal weapon. So, or with any type of way, if you got to take somebody out, you can take them out because in that situation, that person was wrong. But it always get misconstrued, mixed up, and it's a complex situation. So how do a trial that we know that's complex, people have been debating over this for almost a year and a half, 2 years, how do you complete that trial within 4 days or 5 days, brother? Like that don't make sense to me.
Hey, right. That's why I say, oh boy, the case in Allen situation. He caught the case in 2022. He got his time last year. Like they probably looked at that like, oh no, we ain't gonna have one of these. And again, it's the white kid that stabbed a Hispanic kid in the school restroom. So all that, it happened on the school grounds and all that. That case happened on the school grounds. He got minimum time. So in a lesser murder charge.
Yeah.
So,
and he was
but some of
stabbed
these
more than
laws,
once.
some of these laws are not only designed to help somebody defend themselves. It's also designed for both sides. For the person who is, let's say, if you commit a crime and I'm breaking in your house, let's using that example. This is a different example, but it's still the self-defense. If I'm breaking in somebody's house and I'm running away from you, I can't be shot because I'm running away. That's not considered self-defense no more. So it's to protect the criminal that's committing a crime, or that's hurting someone or making someone feel like they have to commit self-defense. It's protecting both people.
And that's what I'm kind of saying. It's like, my bad, brother, not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Nah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like these self-defense laws, they too complex because at the end of the day, it's gonna go to the court. So it's like you have these rules in place that we think, all right, we're protected under these rules, but are we really protected under them? Because in the Carmelo Anthony situation, I don't try to make it a black and white thing, even though I know that's what the outcome of that became a full-blown black and white situation. But if you just look at the basic interpretation of this case, if let's say Cam, let's just say me, if I'm sitting inside the tent, if it's a full storm coming down, and I'm looking for shelter, I run inside the tent, and we all supposed to be like, we all here, we all know each other, we all at the same event, and somebody's putting their hands on me to push me out, and there's multiple people, no telling what they saying, I don't know how to defend myself, nothing, and I do something I accidentally kill one of them. It's like I'm sorry, unalive. I understand that all right, I did do something bad, but I was defending myself. It was to a point where like these people don't have no authority to put their hands on me. And I think that I could have been a victim in that situation if I didn't do nothing about it and they stunned me out and they just threw me out there and I got hurt. So if I'm trying to defend myself and we all see what's going on, we looking at the history of this kid, we understand I got a 3.9 GPA. I never been in trouble. I done saved somebody before. I got a nice background. I'm not a criminal versus these people who got bullying allegations, all this stuff that's coming out. How can you just say I cold-blooded just murder somebody?
Because who you know.
Exactly,
it ain't the fact that you know what self-defense and shit is, you feel me? You know it's within the letter of the law, but guess what? These people, they more connected, you feel me? They got
brother.
deeper relationships for them. They're just like, you know what I'm saying, bro? You've been working at your job for a minute, then you got a friend, a partner that need a job, or he trying to get on his feet. Guess what? You put in that word, and guess what? He skipped people that may have more experience or would have been applied, and he getting the dough instantly. You feel me? Like association.
Facts, association, brother.
Associate with the people that you know.
And that just and that right there defeat all the laws. That's why most of the laws just bullshit, because it's exactly what you said. All this is a need to know, and it's it can all be shifted at a flip of a coin. So man, I just say stay safe out here, man, because it's like, man, these people would turn the laws they built up against you whenever you try to apply them. It's just crazy.
And the laws wasn't built for us. That's why you got the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment.
Yeah, but but also when you using these, if you feel like you know these laws, and you're gonna use the law, you gotta know when the time is right to use it and when it's not.
Man, It was a freak accident. Like, I don't think Carmelo planned on taking him out, and I don't think that old boy thought that them going to go remove him from under the tent was going to result in somebody losing their life.
I think
look cool. That's how I got my job at Harvard. I do the manager. Girl, you get your motherfucking ass on. Yeah, wow.
What I'm saying is, if he had a jury is looking like, if you're gonna look at it like that, you have to convince people that you had a knife in your bag for a reason other than to hurt anybody.
Said motherfucker was a tool,
and if they didn't do it,
a multi-purpose tool.
Yeah, but that's the excuse that we are using for it. But then you gotta be able to explain that. And if they're not explaining that or getting it across to any jury, then how is the jury supposed to know that that's what that was for?
Salute Monique over there on the Twitch showing some love.
They say the little dude was epileptic and he had seizures, right?
Yeah,
I guarantee you, if they would have did something or hit him the wrong way and he would have passed away, That school district wouldn't have had no answers on why he passed away. Oh, it was some like it would have been an excuse. It would have been an
Exactly.
excuse.
But
It's gonna
my
be an excuse.
thing, even about the knife situation, and like Cam said, we from the same city. It's a lot of white people down here. Look, my high school, I went to public school for 3 years. My last year, I went to a private school. I got a scholarship. So once I went to this private school, I seen hella white boys walking around with pocket knives. That's not nothing out the blue. You can go anywhere a white person gonna have a pocket knife on.
Man, come on now.
That's
Right.
normal shit.
I
Like that's really
understand.
normal.
I understand, but you got to explain once a unaliving happens, you got to explain it.
It's
You got
common.
to
We in
explain that.
Texas.
I mean, the dude, the little Carmelo, he admitted that
But
what he did. He didn't say he wasn't. I can see if he was saying he wasn't guilty, he didn't do it. He admitted
Little
to it.
Monique, baby.
Like what else is
right
he supposed to do? He taking
in a trial,
accountability for it.
and right. So if you're taking accountability for it, then you got to go to jail.
It's
If you
not. It's
explain it that
the
way,
jail. Well, the
I
jail
think
is
that
the
that was the
sentencing.
whole point, not to prove why he
yeah.
had it, so he couldn't have a defense because it didn't fit the narrative. I feel that
Right.
too, niggas.
Nah,
And
I feel
then
like, don't get me wrong, I feel like maybe it should have been a manslaughter, but to say this man just done a cold murder, it's like, because you gotta look at the build up to the situation. So
right.
let's put ourselves in Metcalf's shoes. If he never approached this man and putting his hands on him, trying to push him out the damn tent, these two, Metcalf have been alive, probably going to college right now, and Carmelo would. There's an action and a reaction to everything you do in life.
Right.
So, to say he cold-blooded murdered him, we can't say that because he didn't cause the situation. The
Right.
man just trying to get from out the. It was a tornado watch or whatever. It was flood down rain. All I'm trying to do is just get shelter. Let me just chill. Even if you tell me to get out and I say no, just talk shit from a distance. You don't gotta come put your hands on me. When you put your hands on me, that changed the whole situation because now it's getting physical. So to make it seem like he was just hunting and he cold-blooded murder, come on, we know this young boy didn't do that
And the
like
whole
that.
If he would have,
situation.
if he would have got hit, had bruises and all of that, he would have got manslaughter. In my opinion.
I mean, they said his face was swollen, and the police department edited the picture of Fox
Yeah, but that's
on
what
his
people are
mugshot.
saying. But that's what people are saying. Those same people lied and said that Carmelo was jumped and his dreads was taken out.
And you think
Shit,
that's a lie?
he just broke his damn daddy on. If you sit up there got that much anger against your motherfucking father, that much anger and that much brute strength over your motherfucking father to break his motherfucking arm, what do you think they gonna do to a random, especially he got his people with him? Hold on, your mic breaking up.
And then, Cam, then they say that one of them kids, when they walked from the field, wherever they was at, one of them went and walked up to the coach. Somebody walked up to the coach to go distract him, and they went and did what they did. I'm pretty sure it was other people on their team, their track team, that was sitting by the tent or around the tent. If they didn't tell them to get from right there, who are y'all to come and tell them to get from right there? It's one person sitting, and it's 4 people trying to make him move. I'm pretty sure it's more seats for them to sit down than do that. And most of the time, if you shelter in place, you're gonna go inside or you're going up under the bleachers. You're going up under the you're gonna go up under the bleachers.
But if that's their team, that they looking at it as that's their tent.
It's not their tent. It's not their tent. It's the coach tent.
Yeah,
but I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is they looking at it like you under our tent.
And that's why they passed the law about that's why, hey Cam, that's why the school district passed the law about kids going to other tents this year. Because it would go against that.
Is everybody forgetting that Eddie called him over to the tent to chop it up?
Eddie people done got threatened. Oh yeah, if you go up there and say anything else, they gonna run them up out of Collin County.
Right, he wasn't just under their tent. Eddie called him over. He actually moved from one spot to another so they could be closer, and they were talking and everything.
Yeah, Eddie did look friendlier than a motherfucker because I just seen Eddie look friendlier than a motherfucker, boy. So shit, I know they intimidated his ass off, real nigga. So
we kind of gotta stop that narrative like these tents just like some damn army bases. Like,
Right.
like we done all been to track meets and all this. Like, bro,
This
everybody
is probably
interact.
a basic canopy, probably.
That's why
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
everybody
it was.
interact. Like, this isn't a thing. Like, this is our territory, and you can't. This is not that. It's like, and
Right.
it's like if it is that, then the coach is gonna say that we all kids here. It's no like we
No,
taking it to a
I
sense like these
disagree
are
with that.
grown. It's
Good
true.
coach.
I
Okay.
disagree with that.
That's how
Kids,
you
no,
get to know.
I disagree with that because when kids get to playing on different teams and stuff, they start to acting different. They might act funny. They look at they do not be like, not everybody be all friendly. I don't say I
Bro,
Okay.
wouldn't say that.
if they run a track,
Okay.
it's a likely chance that they run from especially if they run track clubs, that these
Yeah,
kids
but
know
they
each other.
but they play football. They play football.
That wasn't a
So
football
if they
event; it
playing
was a track
football,
event.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is that's how they be.
Okay, me. You can believe that if you want to. But Eddie
I know I'm
testified
believing.
in court that a week or 2, 10 days or something before, he was under the same kind of tent talking with Eddie and some more kids. But you know what was missing?
But
The
they didn't say the tent. They
calves.
said that he was on the. They said they was on the field, and they said they was on the field, not
No,
the
he
tent.
was not
They
under
said they was
on
under
the
the
field.
field. They took a picture. It was a picture of them on the field. They
Yeah,
had pictures
they
of them
were
on the field, not
at
the
one
tent.
point in the day, but they were also under the canopy at another point during the day. And nobody didn't have no problems with him being under there. Nobody. Same school, everything.
So Mickey,
What I'm
you
saying
don't
is,
you don't think that this whole situation, like, because I understand what the position you trying to take. Like, you trying to take the position where kids are competitive. Maybe they don't want their opposing team near them and all this. I understand that, but like, do you understand like when it escalates to people putting their hands on other people, now it's getting out of control?
hell yeah, I get that, but to the point of before the escalation, I think both boys was dragging their nuts. Basically, I believe Carmelo was taking his stand, and Austin took his stand, and Austin
that's
lost
cool.
his
I can
life.
take my
And
and
Carmelo
look,
lost his life.
and it's the thing. I can take my stance. Nothing is wrong with taking stances. I'm saying when you get into the law of what's right and wrong in that situation, if he dragging his nuts and the other boy dragging his nuts, and Carmelo already tell him like, bro, don't come over here and touch me. If you feel that type of way and you don't want to die, or like, I guess he didn't know he was gonna get under law.
That's the part. That's the part, the die part, and that's where the self-defense don't stand on his side because he has to prove that he was.
Hold on, Mick, you break it up a little bit. Say something.
But Meek, this is what I'm saying because I actually know the law. Go ahead, because I couldn't hear you. My bad.
Hold on, Mick, your stuff breaking up a little bit. Hold on, we got to get you right.
Meek, you there?
To be right.
So look,
Hold on, Mick. Hold on, Mick. We got to Mick. Hold on, your stuff ain't right.
So
Your
look,
shit
me,
break up.
because we got to
right,
get
go
to.
ahead.
So since you keep bringing up the
You
legal
sound good
basis,
now.
and you saying that's when the self defense is out, and you saying like Carmelo, he's so wrong for going under the tent. So let's go to the legal
No.
basis of this. Can he catch a charge for being under that tent? Can he get trespassing?
No.
No, but if he'd have pulled out a knife, and didn't stab him, he could have. Even if he ain't
Got,
used it.
He wouldn't have got charged
trespassing
with
for being under that
trespassing,
tent?
being under an event that they both was at.
No,
If
I'm
old
not
boy was
saying he was wrong. I did not say, what I'm missing is, no, I'm not saying that he was wrong for being under the tent, right? I'm not saying that it's not freedom of walking under anybody's tent that you want to. I'm not saying that. But when it goes to a trial and people are looking at it like, all right, well, why was you under the tent in the first place? Or
Because
you
it was
decide to
pouring down
stab
rain.
somebody.
Eddie called him over. It was raining.
That's
He
why he
got
was under there.
surrounded. He got surrounded like shit. It is a lot of justification for being
I get
under
it.
the tent.
I'm not. Yes, I get it. But when those 4 linebackers come to you, right, and tell you to move, and you say no, make me move. Now we have a choice. We can move once we see that it's getting escalated, or not move. That is a choice. Move or not
Man,
move.
Cam,
Even if it's
don't what?
hold on.
Don't.
You got a choice to move or not move. Now them boys got a choice. The white boys had a choice to go get a coach, leave him alone. All of those choices that both children had.
And they
He
decided
knew what
to
he
try to
had.
remove
And
him
they
up under
decided
the
to put their
team.
They
hands on him.
decided to touch him. They
But
decided
look,
to put their hands on him. They
And
but
decided
that's
to
and
put
guess
their
real
what?
hands
And
on
hold
him.
on, I don't want y'all to forget this
So
though, real
once
quick.
they decided to put their hands on him, he decided to pull out a knife and stab him.
Wait, real
But
quick.
So
Let's be
go
real.
ahead,
If
Cam.
y'all talking about wait, let me throw this out here because I don't want nobody to miss this. If we talking about why he was under the tent, we got to be real. Whilst the Metcalf boys they appeared because they were suspended, it wasn't even supposed to be there because of their suspension. And the day of, the coach said that he needed some help and told them to come through to try and basically so they could prove themselves why they should be back on the team. So
yeah.
shit,
So
you talking
they
about why
whole
he had
thing.
the tent? They wasn't even supposed to be at the event,
be there.
period, because they wasn't competing. They were
To
just
this.
there helping because they got suspended and couldn't compete.
But they so they were there supposed to be there because the coach told them to be there.
No, they
He told them
really.
to be
That's
there,
the
but
coach
by the
fault.
He
school,
They
told
told
them
them
to
to be
by the
come
there.
school
help.
book, the school book guideline, by
Basically,
the
they
Right.
wasn't participating. They wasn't there to participate. He basically was trying to let them help around because he needed help to prove that their behavior was adequate enough to be reinstated to the team.
Hey, Cam, was they suspended from the team or was they suspended from
I
school?
think suspended from the school, and I think from
If
the
they were
school,
suspended from school, they wasn't supposed to be up there
yeah,
at
they wasn't
all.
supposed to be up there.
And
That's my
then
whole
Right.
point.
They wasn't, but I know. But what I'm saying is, but the coach told them to be there. So that's
So
where we
me,
lose it. The
so
coach
but
he
look,
told
me,
them to be
because
there.
he
in these
violated the
situations
school
you keep
handbook.
bringing up.
Yeah.
But look, me, because I want to get back to the law because that's what you keep kind of trying to go toward.
Yeah.
So all right,
Yes.
let's take it slow. So all right, so now
Mhm.
because you was at the point where you said people got decisions to make. So at this point, nobody
Yes.
committed a crime yet, right? Like we at a point where it's a standoff. I'm not moving.
Thanks, Sneaker.
Y'all can make me move, and we got these 4 white boys that come up. So all right, because let's go back to the self-defense law. So then what happened next? One of the kids done what to Carmelo? Minx.
Yeah, they said one of them boys went to go distract the
Okay.
coach, so they already knew.
So the first person who committed a crime was the assault.
All right. Let's
Carmelo.
stop there. So now we bringing into now crime is actually happening. So now somebody is assaulting somebody else for no reason because at first it was no basis for them to put their hands on them. So now you brought crime into the mix, and that's where these self-defense
Right.
laws really come at. It come in at if I'm chilling in my house, if me and Cam chilling in the crib, we smoking, we playing the game, and the nigga come run in here and he trying to take some and he look like a threat. In Texas, it's supposed to be like he committed a crime, so now we can do something to him because he in my crib.
Hey,
So
and Rex, you can defend yourself with imminent force. That's what the law say. You can do like whatever force as long as they back not turned. As long as they back not turned, you can't do nothing to them. Whatever force you decide to take, you can do. That's what Texas law say.
all right, so and that's perfect. So now we in the
What I'm saying
situation.
is, if I punch you in the face, can you shoot me?
If they defended themselves,
I'm gonna talk. I'm not gonna be able to do it because I'm not. If you punch a smaller man in the face, maybe so because you probably heavier than them. I don't know. But I'm saying in a situation with me, I won't be able to do it because I know the law. I can defend myself properly without having to use a weapon.
if they
it's not
assault you,
gonna
you
make
got
sense in court.
grounds. You
I'm
got grounds to
6'6".
defend yourself as you see fit.
Yeah, fact.
Now,
Yeah, but I
now
don't think
again,
it's
it wasn't
I don't think it's
overkill.
as you see fit though.
Well,
But
you saying what
but
you
that
think.
goes back to
That's what I'm
Cam's
saying.
point because I think if you punch a judge in his face and he shoots you, I don't think he'll go to jail. So it go to Cam's point about who you is and kind of what you know and who you know. So and that's why I said about these laws, they are circumstantial. So, but my whole point of everything I'm saying,
I agree with you.
you can't say this man went out to murder somebody. That's not that don't even make sense. That wasn't the circumstances. That wasn't the situation.
But
Maybe
what you can't
manslaughter.
prove is that he didn't pull out. He didn't pull out the.
She missing the point.
Shit, that would have been ass wouldn't to take though.
Man,
all that extra that
Cam,
game
like they
comes up.
say, it's easy to say an ass whooping to take until he's in that situation. When you're in that situation, it's fight or flight. He went with the best decision for him, which was shit. He got this little knife to defend himself to get back. They said the dude fell on the knife, so that's why he ended up passing away.
Exactly.
That's the force. Like if he didn't lean towards him because he was standing above him,
Did you hear
he
what I
would have.
said?
Did you hear what he said?
I'm sorry. Did you hear what I said? No,
Nah,
I
you
didn't hear
breaking
what
up,
he said.
son.
What he saying?
Austin fell on the knife.
Sorry,
he
I'm
fell
walking in my
on,
house.
he fell on him. So
I said, okay,
meaning
so
if
y'all
he
heard what
didn't
I
grab,
said. So that's what I'm saying. How can we defend it?
what
And
you mean?
that's why
How
I'm
can we
not saying
defend
like
it?
in a bad way, but I'm saying, yeah, like how can we? I'm not disagreeing with you, okay? What I'm saying is, if the point is gonna be, all right, I didn't mean to shoot him. I didn't mean to stab him for him to die. And so I would be saying, how can I didn't mean, you know what I'm saying? Like how can I
Yeah, I got epilepsy. Shit, I have seizures. And I was surrounded. They bigger than me. That he 5'8". Them niggas 6'2", 225. This nigga probably 150, 140, 160 at the moment. You think that man probably 160?
He was like 130.
Yeah, bro. That dude
But
look
okay,
slow.
but what I'm saying
For
is,
real.
how can we prove that he didn't mean to do it? Where would the angle be?
I mean, he
Saying
stabbed
something.
him one time, and it was 2 inches.
And it's
Like
not only
if he,
that, he ran to a coach and literally said what he done. Like like we gotta stop trying to paint him out to be a hardened criminal who just stabbed the nigga up 50 times, took off running home and talked about it. Like
But
that
then they
wasn't the
gonna say,
situation.
if you shoot somebody one time and you shoot him in the head, are you a criminal or not? Are you a
What
killer
you
or not?
mean? What you
If
mean?
I shot somebody in the head and be like, if I shot somebody in the head and say I didn't mean to shoot him in the head, I meant the leg.
If you shot me, you just it depends. That's what I'm saying. It's circumstances. Like you can't just throw a
But
statement
then
out
what if
there.
he still
It
died?
gotta be
And
a
then what if
full
they still die if you
context
shoot him in
of
the leg?
circumstances.
I know. I'm just saying, like, but then if you shoot, if you shoot somebody in the head or if you stab somebody in the heart and be like, I didn't mean it.
I was
Like,
trying to
let's
defend
look at
myself.
this.
is what I'm saying.
I was trying to
I'm
defend
just
myself
saying,
against
and I'm
four
not.
people.
Mhm.
I didn't mean to do
Okay.
it. Like somebody in the comments said, this is a split-second decision. Like this is me just trying to defend myself. I don't know how to work a damn knife. I'm just trying to
So
get
the,
away. Cause my first
so
after
the,
I stabbed him, I didn't stay around. I didn't stay around and stood over his body. I didn't do none of that. I immediately got the tent and ran to a coach. It all
but
got. I
they
never
say
knew
he
they was
didn't
gonna put
run to
their
a coach
hands on me.
though.
That nigga
But
said,
they
I
say
don't
he
know
didn't
how to
run
work a
to a
damn
coach.
knife.
They had to stop him.
What the hell?
No.
How to work a damn
And I
knife?
was like, why did you take it out?
Wait, what you say?
But that's why he should have got on the stand. He should have got on the stand to say those things. Because we don't hear that or
So
see that or
means you
feel
really
that.
feel like this man is a murderer? Like he just done it on purpose? Like he
No,
should be in
I'm
jail
not.
for 35 years?
I don't. No, I think that I think that his family again. I think that his family and the leadership surrounding the legal strategy fumbled the ball with him. That's what I think.
Okay, look
man,
at this.
30 years,
How you doing,
35
baby?
years on your first offense is still, man. That's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much. It's the sentencing. And nobody's not disagreeing with the punishment. Everybody already said that, okay, this is what he did. Everybody from all sides have said that it's the sentencing for 35 years. And the charge. Somebody just got a charge before, like right after that case on April the 22nd or something. Whenever Casey Allen got sentenced, he went to jail for the same thing, except he did it in the school restroom. He did the same exact thing. He got 10 years in a lesser murder charge.
Yeah.
What's good? What's good? What's the word, family?
Hey Cam, I don't know if you can pull up something. If you by your computer, if you could put it up with the stuff that happened in Belton, in Bell County, with the Casey Allen and the little Hispanic kid. You can pull it up. It's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. He just got a lesser charge. Like I said, if that man mama said that he should have got more time. His own mama, and she white.
Yeah, and he probably was around that motherfucker killing cats and squirrels and shit.
Terrorize, like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? If your mama saying that you should have got more time. You know what I'm saying? Like his mama felt like that. His mama wasn't saying no, like I was surprised at the time that they gave him.
Okay, everybody's saying he shouldn't have had a knife. He shouldn't have had a knife. It was actually a multi-purpose tool. So it wasn't just a knife on there. It was other things on there. And they pointed out that he liked
so then why did he
camping.
use it though?
Can I finish?
So,
And
but
they
why
said,
did he okay.
and
If
they
it wasn't to
said,
stab it, why the hell did he use it?
can I talk?
Hey, but all right, Cam.
And they said he liked camping, which would have been one of the reasons he even had it in his bag.
Look, LA.
Now, look at this. Don't you think with them kids all standing around, somebody would have said, hey, he pulled out a knife and just stabbed him in the heart. Nobody knew Austin was stabbed because he was walking down the stairs until he pulled up his shirt, saw the blood, went and shot and fell down. I think he fell on that knife when he launched at Carmelo.
What's good, Auntie Free?
All the kids was running after him. If they knew Austin was just stabbed, they would have been taking care of him. But everybody was going away from him.
So why didn't Carmelo say he fell on a knife? I ain't mean to stab him versus saying it ain't no allegedly. I did it. Because those words help convict him too.
That's your way of thinking. He was 17 years old.
No, I'm asking you. Why do you think that he was not able to say that or use that as a defense?
Because
if that happened, why didn't he use defense?
At 17 years old, you just stab somebody. Ain't nobody thinking like that logically. Plus, he was
right. But I'm
crying
saying once
and
the
carrying
defense.
on.
But
The
why
defense- The defense is these two big guys was over me, fighting me. I had the knife out to protect myself. When he launched at me, he was stabbed. Because Carmelo is smart. Certainly, he would have known stabbing him in the heart would be a chance of him dying.
Right. So why didn't they just come back and say, Austin Metcalf actually fell on the knife. Carmelo did not take the knife out to stab him. He just took it out for no reason.
That was never the plan. That was never the plan.
Everything is happening so fast that bro, come on now. In them type of situations, it's gonna be 10 different stories because everything is happening so fast.
But why hasn't they said it yet? How come they haven't said, hey, my son didn't mean to do that. He actually fell on a knife on his heart, and my son didn't take it out to stab him. He only took it out to do nothing with it. He just took it out to do nothing because he wasn't going to do nothing with that knife.
That would give away their hand with this appeal. Now, they had an expert on the list that was supposed to testify actually how the knife went in and to what force. But remember, that person was never called.
I ain't gonna call shit them hoes.
Exactly. It's like everybody acting like they cannot believe this white folk club is a criminal thing. They do crazy stuff all the time. But they played in our face because they knew they could.
Yeah, what is it? Hold on a second, man. I got Auntie up here. Hold on. Auntie Fee, what's up, baby?
I just think some of the things.
Hey, Cam. Hello, everybody on the platform. Let me say this before my phone kicked me out. Everybody is forgetting the fact that Carmelo would not have had the bag in his hand to put his hand in the bag to use it had Austin Hunter not grabbed his bag and shoved it to him. He did not have his bag in his hand to kill. Okay? Austin grabbed his bag in anger. Per Hunter, per his brother, he grabbed the bag and pushed it in Carmelo Anthony to put him out.
Oh, damn.
So he just wasn't sitting there with his hand ready to stab somebody in his heart. Second of all, when you're fighting and you're down and somebody's over you and the other kids are around you, you're not saying, let me hit you in the heart, bam. No, you're trying to get somebody up off you. You're not caring about where you hit him. He was not planning to hit him in his heart. He didn't know that the poke was going to hit an artery or his heart or whatever. He didn't know that. When you trying to fight out of a situation with a whole linebacker lined up there laughing over you, recording, fighting you, getting a kick in and hit in, you not aiming to kill, you aiming to poke somebody to get them off of him. And when they had somebody on the stand, the doctor, not the forensic or the analyst, he said, no, the doctor, the lady, she said that it wasn't a defensive move. They said, so he wasn't trying to defend, it wasn't that. He was just trying to get somebody up off of him. So we can play around and we can have an opinion. I get that. But to just play on it, that's somebody's life. That's somebody's kid. It could be my kid. It could be your kid. It could be everybody's kid in here that we tell them, don't start a fight. Don't start it.
Exactly.
Don't start it. The law that's in the books right now today, you can go look it up. There's a stand your ground law in Texas. And in addition to that, it says that you have no duty to retreat. You don't have to run. You don't have to fight back. You don't have to do none of that. That's Texas law. But the problem is that law was created for them to get off of killing us, not us to get off killing them.
Yep.
There is a law in place in 2026. And I put it on my wall. There's a list of states. I think it's like 23, maybe a little more, that have stand your ground laws. And if you would like for me to read it to you, I will. But the law was on Carmelo's side. The KKK Frisco wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the KKK Frisco, but yeah, facts. That's what I feel like. If with in any other situation, with all the things that was against him, that's why we got this type of outcome. But yeah, the rule of the law, that was not the right charge or
absolutely. He should have never been charged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Texas now. I'm not saying everywhere. And let me just for the sake of, clarity, not argument, just for the sake of clarity, because I think that if everybody really knew, because I've heard people say, no, there ain't no stand your law in Texas. That's a lie. Do your research. Do your research. There is a such thing as a stand your ground in the state of Texas. And these attorneys know that. That's why they move so hard. That's why they did all this lying and manipulation and paying for scholarships, putting these kids on the stand to lie on somebody that they know and they was cool with. The week before they had a track meet, he was up under Memorial's tent talking to Eddie. The week before.
You talking to Zesty Eddie.
Backdoor Eddie. Yeah, Eddie the Monster. Him, yeah.
Right.
But not backdoor Eddie, man.
Oh, so bro, I'm telling you, bro, like it's just crazy because especially when I was just hearing everything, that's why I was saying like with certain things that I don't be right on, I make sure I at least clear it up, just for clarity purposes, fam. Because I was like, damn. I was, oh yeah, I say yeah. It was no way he was gonna win with all this shit against.
No,
Yeah.
When you think that the law really stands, and to see it on the 17th, for y'all to change the law or ignore the law on this 17-year-old kid, and all Austin Hunter, yes, and Hunter was the initiator. Hunter was the person who turned around and asked him, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm Mello." Yellow, Mello. Hunter did start it. Hunter got his brother killed because Austin came in to defend his brother that was going back and forth with them. This was about football. This was not about a tent. This was about football. They were scoring about football. Why we never heard really what he was saying that was reckless? Because they were scoring, him and Eddie was scoring. Hunter turned around and he was ear hustling. He turned around and he said, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm Mello." Because they were scoring on each other. And what he heard him say was, "Y'all was trash last year," like the previous football season. And he said they was trash. I guess they was Cowboy Eagles scoring. I don't know. So that was what was reckless. And they're trying to keep it away from football because first, Frisco ISD, the coaches failed because he was supposed to be under the tent. Second of all, he failed because they don't want the football team to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So all the football, all the activities, all of that should be shut down. Second of all, Hunter was suspended. You know, the double trouble thug, the Frisco thugs, both of them was suspended. They weren't supposed to be at that activity. So who wasn't supposed to be there was the Frisco thugs.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, they don't own the bleachers. It may have been a tent, but there's nothing. Because I called last year. What guideline do y'all have about somebody from a different school being up under the tent? Is that prohibited? They said no. They have friendly rivalry. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't about rivalry. It wasn't about that. It was about football. And because the coach had already told Austin that he did a piss poor ass job. So all those details they don't want out. They want us to think that it's just about the tent. It's not about the tent. He was invited under the tent. He was set up by Eddie to come to the tent. Eddie recorded. Other kids recorded. I remember last year when they was talking about, there are several tapes that we have to go through, videos we got to go through, you know, to get a full understanding. Now, you wanted all the video. You collected all the videos so that y'all could put out the grimiest one. If memory could serve me correctly, I don't quite remember. I think the fight was on the internet, and that's when the principal told everybody to not share the video. Don't upload it. If you do, you won't graduate.
Yep.
It's a lot of missing pieces. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors for us to run with and spread the worst, most far-fetched ass narrative.
Also, did y'all hear about the letter that the cheerleaders wrote to administration?
Yeah, I heard about that. I was trying to attack a female. Hunter had aggressive issues. He don't like to be he don't like to be respected. So he goes into rage. Yeah, you go into your daddy.
Okay.
You go into your daddy.
So by law, they wasn't. Go ahead.
No, I'm finna pull it up. By law, Carmelo Anthony should have been free.
Mm-hmm.
And the boy should have been brought up on assault charges.
Now, it's true that they couldn't bring up past aggressions and problems that the boys had, but I'm quite sure that lawyer could have finagled something and got that in there some kind of way to prove their behavior patterns. But that wasn't the plan.
That wasn't the plan because Austin wasn't brought up on the stand. So because there's no proof, I mean, I guess it could be, but he's gone. So I don't quite know if I would have went that route. Maybe I should have, but they should have. But all I know is they didn't put emphasis on the fact that he grabbed his bag. Mm-hmm. He would not have had the weapon in his hand. He would not have been able to put his hand in the bag to try to protect himself. Listen, I carry a knife. I carry a knife, and my knife got those ridges on it, baby. So when I go in, I'm going in all the way, and I'm turning. I'm going in with the intent to cut something up. Keep your hands to yourself. Everybody was taught that. Everybody should have been taught that. Let me get to these states so I can go. Hold on, y'all. In Texas, it's Daniel Graham. Hold on. Oh, that's the below the knee stuff. Hold on. Go ahead, y'all.
In Mel's live last night, he actually read the letter that the cheerleaders wrote, and they were terrified. Terrified. They gave all these instances where the boys were threatening them. Hunter even said that his hands were bisexual. He hit boys and girls.
Yeah. Yep.
And they're also leaving out the fact that Austin threatened him. He was going to beat his bitch ass.
What?
They keeping that on the low.
Oh, yeah, they hoodlum thugs. They the thugs of Frisco. They just like their daddy.
That's why he responded to, "You put your hands on me." That was a response.
He said, "We cool, long as you don't put your hands on me." That's what he said. We cool, because they was arguing about football. Yeah, dog. Yeah, I know you mad. You cool, long as you don't put your hands on me. I say stuff like that. You can say mine is you can say what you want to say, as long as you don't put your hands on me. That's what I say. He said, "We cool, as long as you don't put your hand." Mine is, what is yours? You say whatever you want to say, as long as you don't put your hands on me. And the minute you put your hands on me, I'm going to beat your fucking ass, or I'm going to do. My mama used to tell me when I was little, I never understood that. My her words to me was, "You better not start a fight. But if somebody put their hands on you, you pick up a brick and you go to work." That ain't what she said. But her words was, "Pick up a brick." Well, mama, what if it ain't no brick? Well, you pick up whatever you need to pick up to get and beat that ass. That's what she said. Her weapon of choice a long time ago was pick up a brick and beat that and go to work. Get him up out here.
She said work.
I mean, hold on. Let me get this for you, y'all. About in Texas, stand your ground. I don't want just Texas. I want to read to y'all all the states. Which states have the stand your ground law? That's what I did. So people need to know if your state has that. Do y'all research? It's so because see, to me, this wasn't pushed.
Right.
It was intentionally. Let me put 2026. Hold on. This was intentionally avoided. So people still are walking around believing that there's no such thing as a stand your ground. And in Texas, again, it's not only stand your ground, it's you have no requirement to retreat. You don't have no duty to retreat. So I'll fight back and do this, da-da-da. It says there are 38 states that do not impose. Hold on, let me read the stand your ground states. It says the following states have enacted laws are established through a legal proceedings that an individual has no duty to retreat if they are lawfully presented. I don't know why it said that, but anyway, it says, man, this is not the one I had. Hold on. But let me read off these states. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi.
Cheers, thank you for the cheers. Oh, go ahead.
Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nevada, New Hampshire, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, West Virginia, and Wyoming.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Yeah, states. Stand your ground states 2026 is what I put in Google.
Appreciate that. Appreciate them cheers also. See, but that is essential. Like, you got to know your laws and your rights and really just how to go about it. It just, when you know better, you do better, or at least cushion the blow of whatever gonna come next. Cause
that's right.
So they operated like don't nobody know the law. But the law is there. The law is there for them to unalive us with no repercussions, not for us to unalive them.
Mm-hmm.
And so last year, when Dominique Alexander kept saying it's still in the books, it's in the books because it's still a law. Now they may change the law now, right? But when this happened, that was the argument. That's why it took a while to charge him. That's why the grand jury kept denying it. So they had to get these kids to lie. And so even when they were caught in their lies, that was reasonable doubt right there. But it was already staged. It was already rigged. It was rigged for the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they was able to find him guilty, give him a sentence. The very next day he off. That does not happen.
Yeah, at all. You're right. That's why I said just how quick everything went. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's really what was wild to me. Like, I ain't never heard of even just knowing people that you know had fought a case, lost a case, then you know had to go do some time. Ain't nothing just happened that fast. Salute Cash True for them cheers, man. Salute to everybody over there on Twitch giving them cheers, man. I appreciate it.
I'm finna step down, Cam, so y'all can finish. I just wanted to step in and clarify that because everybody is missing that part. You know, you can't say that he had a knife and he was like, if he never had the bag in his hand until Austin, who his brother said, Hunter said, became aggressive, grabbed the bag and went up 5 bleachers to get him. He couldn't have been scared. He walked up the bleachers. Well, he didn't walk. You know, he ran up the bleachers to get him. Yeah. It was too many things that should have been reasonable doubt. So why would you, if he was saying something reckless, why won't you go to the coach? Even before he started saying, put him out. Man, I think this guy up here, you know, he getting too aggressive or whatever. No, you ran to it. He wasn't even talking to you. He was talking to Eddie. So you was ear hustling.
Yeah.
You got mad because they was talking football and they was comparing, you know, whatever. And then what he said, yeah, man, y'all was trash. And that's what became reckless. Eddie set him up. I mean, if there was a setup guy, it would have been Eddie. They was just on the field before the rain started. Him and Eddie was out there stretching. He thought Eddie was his friend.
Yeah.
What's that song? You're not my friend.
You are my enemy. They proved it. Definitely.
Absolutely. Okay, Cam, I don't know if you talked about it. Did you talk about
I'm the watermelon felon.
Go back and getting his ass beat?
Oh, yeah, yes, man. We definitely did.
Okay, y'all have a good one. I'm going back down.
All right, Auntie. Appreciate it.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we definitely did. Mink, you still up here? Man, salute, man. Well, Miss Virgo, go on, get your stuff out, man. We're gonna wrap this one out. I appreciate your contribution. I gotta people been sending me other videos, so y'all, I gotta do a little bit more research. I'm gonna do my due diligence when it comes to this, y'all, just to update y'all and at least just to keep the conversations flowing. You get what I'm saying? When the new information come in, so I can just do my part, you know, just to bring shed light on this just in any way, you know, see fit. So thank you again, Ms. Virgo. Say whatever you say. I don't think Ms. Virgo, so probably. But yes, y'all, I appreciate everybody in here, y'all. Yes, we monetize on Twitch. Salute to all the gifts. Salute to everything that got sent via goddamn the YouTube. Salute to all the love that y'all showed, man. It's been a good show, and I appreciate y'all. We got some surprises coming up for y'all, man. Anyway, I ain't gonna say too much right now, but salute y'all, man. Much love, respect, man. This y'all blogger, baby. This can't talk too much. Big dog talk too much, y'all. I'm gone.
Everybody want to be the boss when you ain't even a good soldier yet.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like, I think it's like insecurities were like,